I've got some bad news. Not the worst news, but some pretty bad news. I don't know if I should say it or just show it. I'll show it. Yep, well guessed, Bindrake. So I said at the end of yesterday's stream that my plan would be to just ride out the game until the prison sentence and run it off, right? But it turned out that it wasn't a few days away. I had to wait 4 whole days in-game, in the house, just sat around, waiting for the jail sentence, which I thought, for unpaid fines, nowhere near as bad as manslaughter, right? They arrived on Wednesday, 10 days after the original infraction. They showed up in the middle of the night and they took poor old Giant to prison for 7 days. The problem is that was this morning by the time I finally managed to get it to the point. But then I was out all this morning, so I couldn't babysit it, so I've managed to burn off 2 of the 7. And you find me now. What time is it? 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, the second day of the jail sentence. Hi, Vimsurf, Mindrake, Kelly, Kitten, welcome to the stream. How is everybody? I hope you're better than this. So that creates a problem, as I'm sure you are aware. Now, the answers could be, well, Studley, why don't you just use some kind of mod, or use some kind of bullshit to force the timer? You would be right. But would I learn my lesson if I skipped the jail sentence? No. Therefore, this might be one that's worth skipping. I am going to have to sit here and babysit for the whole stream. But if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, however, we're going to do monster marbles in the background. A bonus point. So, fortunately for you that have arrived early, if you wanted to take part, you get some very, very early access to monster marbles and some early points. But it's going to have to be this. I did not expect time to be longer than manslaughter. Me neither, Kelly, right? I still don't know if time in prison is related to the length of the fine. I don't know if it's related to... I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the type of fine, the length of the fine, but apparently you can kill somebody and get less time than you can for having a radar buster. I did, Scotty, yeah, I had a good attempt. I've got 2 days off, which I managed to do when I got home around sort of 11:45. I just opened it, and it's been open ever since. But this is the predicament we find ourselves in. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a good job I'm streaming on Monday, right? Because this would be the final fucking My Summer Car stream of the year. I did... Yes, sorry, I forgot to address that. Yeah, so I have at least kept the money I had. As far as I can tell, that has not gone down from when I entered prison. I don't think so, anyway. Razor, welcome to the stream. You've got your answer. Now, nobody look. Before I open marbles, nobody look. Are you all not looking? Good.
Hell of it.
Razor, good evening. Welcome to the stream. This is where you get out and you still have the fine to pay. That's possible. That's possible. But how are we going to learn unless the hard way, right? But the arrest warrant, let me have a look. It's in Discord somewhere. Let me just scroll up. So scrolling. Fuck this Discord. Scrolling. There. Right. In Discord, I'm going to copy a message link which has got the time in which this all happened. But 1 second. So, the arrest warrant said... Total expected days of the sentence, 7. The arrest warrant number applies to the number of crimes, 1. So this 7 days is for that exact one crime and nothing else. But the important thing, it says listing and description of committed crimes. The only one that was checked was imprisonment as a substitute for non-collectible fines. So the words as a substitute makes me think that, you know? Can't you just open the tank? Good lord, man. I feel like that was the best option. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. It'll be fine. True. Alright, it is 3:30 PM. So, this is what we're going to do instead. For your sanity, I'm going to mute my summer car. Then, I shall open marbles, and we're going to do monster marbles. Should I take myself out of the My Summer Car section for this? Or should I stay in the My Summer Car section as a lesson for everybody thinking of playing this game? So this is how it's going to look, but I'm also on screen. This is going to be the messiest the stream's ever been. I'm going to put that on the screen. Does that look fine? Does that look alright? Then I'm going to go like that. Again, I said it in the best of, and I'm going to say it again. I paid real money for my summer car. It looks like you're playing retail WoW. There's so much shit on screen, right? I hate it. I hate it. Alcarion, welcome to the stream and good morning. It is true, it is Monster Marbles. Press 1 if you need to know the rules of Monster Marbles, because this is pretty much the stream. I need to keep, well, not only me, we, for the sake of all of our sanities, need to keep an eye on the meters, because if anything goes red, we're in trouble. I can see both ways working, but if you stay, you have to explain what is going on every time someone shows up. Yeah. I'll leave that on screen.
Holy faking shit, look at this Sothan setup here. Stubler has gone and done some OBS magic. What are they?
Some OBS magic. Alright, so nobody that I know needs to know this. I should probably run through them anyway. Those that are in the Doomhaus Discord know that the Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names, which is randomly assigned when you join. If and only if you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's 3-hour Monster Marbles, then you must simply type the password. I will give you a marble. And we are going to play marbles until the end of the stream, keeping an eye on Giandrate to make sure he doesn't die. If you are a green or an orange of the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to compete in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password is... jail. Of course. Why don't you write the rules of Monster Marbles on the screen too? Write the rules for Monster Marbles on your counties. For the record, this is not the ideal setup in any way. My plan was to run this all off and be ready to just play the game today, but Alright, we have in for the start Kelly for the Greens, Martin for the Greens, Scotty for the Greens, Alcarion for the Oranges, Siddles for the Oranges, Gwynblade for the Greens, Azzy, welcome to the stream, how's things, for the Oranges. This is what you get for yeah, I was being helpful to members of my family today that needed me. And I come back and end up having to sit here with you knobheads and play this because I didn't have time. Mindrate for the Oranges, Mina for the Oranges, welcome to the stream. How are we, Mina? 6-4, good afternoon as well. How are we both? For the Greens, and Razor for the Oranges. And Siddles, you're already in there, Siddles. Oh, fucking hell, I thought you typed the password again, you big 11 to start. This is a treat for those of you that have arrived early for what is essentially a prison stream. So the way this works is We're going to keep running races until the end. 3 points for a win, 2 points for second, 1 point for third. We're going to keep adding on to the scoreboard as the stream progresses, and the person with the most points at the end wins a bonus point and a pink name in Discord. Did I miss Cats? Did I go straight from Gwyn? I did. I missed Cats. Cats, you alright going on the bottom? Cats for the greens. 12 marbles enter the race. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Kelly, good spot. I appreciate that. We have Kelly, Martin, Scotty, Alkarion, Siddles, Gwynblade, Azzy, Mindrake, Mina, 6-4, Razor, and Cats. 6 oranges and 6 greens. Nice and smooth to start with. Scotty says 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presses gets us to Haunted Hills. Now, the one thing I need to point out is there is a Monster Marbles specific rule for Portal Purgatory. If you're the only person to finish it, you get all the points for everybody else. But only if you're the only person to finish it. Deal? Yes. Alright, here we go. This is our afternoon, everybody. Is this music a bit loud? It feels it. I got you, Cats. We got you, don't worry. We got you. It looked like I wasn't going to get you, but we got you. You're in, look. Right. Let me just check on Giandrate. Is he good? His fatigue is quite high. I know you can't see this, but it's fucking... That's PM, isn't it? Is it? Is that AM or PM? I didn't mean to smoke. Hang on, I've fucking miced my car up now. Let's just throw away that cig, it's fine, we've got unlimited. Right, over to marbles and we begin. 3, 2, 1. Is there anybody here yet to get their first point? Kelly, right? And Razor. 1 green, 1 orange, yet to get their first. I like how we're all sort of anticipating final week next week where we might do a whole monster. Siddles has been immediately deleted by the level. In it to win it, says Mindrake. Cat's in third now, Kelly in second. Kelly and Razor, the 2 people who need their first points in first and second. At least we've got this shitty level out of the way. Siddles has died already. You love to see it. Can you even see? Yeah, you can. Is this watchable? I might take us out of the Mice and Macaw section eventually. Razor has been killed. Swallowed by the ghost, taken into the haunted house and destroyed in front of all of our eyes. Kelly now in first. The irony here, Kelly, is this might be the first marbles you've won, and it's a monster marble. So it's not an immediate point. Good start, though. Everybody that's here early is going to get a good start in this. Azzy, 6-4, Cats, Mina, all dead, as well as Siddles and Razor, I think. I don't know what happened to you, nerds. I don't know if the zone's approached. Alkarion in second. Alkarion, I don't know if you've noticed. Tag Slack isn't here for the start. Alkarion needs to catch Tag Slack. He needs 1 extra point this week, and then he ties Tag Slack, and it all goes down to Alkarion's second ever playoff. Sorry, second playoff in a row. Oh, you've won during Monster Marbles before, you just can't do any counts. Well, hopefully we make this one count, right? Actually, no, you're agreed. Alkarion gets the overtake, as I said it. Kelly still holds on to first. Alkarion snuck around, but it wasn't to last. Kelly now in first. Martin third, and Alkarion in second. This is good early points. Look at Alkarion. Scumbag. Okay, we're approaching the finish line now. It's a bit difficult for me to film, I apologise. But this looks like good early points for Kelly. Alkarion second, and Martin in third. How's Giandrate doing? The trouble is, my sleep schedule's completely slipped in game. So that is Kelly 1, Alkarion second, and Martin third. Whoa, Mindrake, that was tight. Might have to check the scores on that, actually. Whoa, Mindrake, only just. Right, so now, I'm sorry everybody, it's going to get even more so then. We have Kelly. Hang on. How do I do this again? Kelly for the greens. Alkarion for the oranges. Tagslack's spider senses are tingling. And Martin gets 1 point at the end for the greens. God, I hate how mucky the screen looks. Does anybody else want a marble before we go again? 3, 2, 1. Continue. Right, let me just make sure I know what's going on in my summer car. Martin is the record holder. The level is twists and turns, and we start the second run of the day. Giandrate, what's happening? Giandrate, speak to me. He's alright. See, I've still got loads of food. The trouble is if the game crashes now, it resets back again. I think that's PM. No, that's not AM, is it? Because you can tell when it's AM. Yeah, it's the afternoon. We're good. Kitten, welcome to the stream. I'll get you in. Kitten, good afternoon. Mine's right out early. I want the Monster Marbles description and the way Marbles works and with the Doomhaus Discord on the squad and the link for the Doomhaus Discord and everything on the screen. Kitten, it's terrible. I'm in prison. Oh, I really didn't want to do this. What a fucking... I was going to say, it's a good job I'm streaming and doing a short stream on Christmas Day because it would be brutal if this was the final My Summer Car of 2023. I was just sat there in fucking prison. You keep moving. What do you mean, the playthrough? I hate it. I hate this game. Alright, Mindrate in the lead now. Alcarion's just taken second place. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. We'll get you in as well. Cheeky Kitten, how are we both? Good afternoon. Mindrate in the lead early. If he can get a good run on this spinner, this is good, but Alcarion's getting some early points. Unless Gwynblade can catch him on this turn. Gwynblade has caught him. Mindrate did get stuck, but he's got out early. It looks like he's good. Can Alcarion get a good run through this? Better than Gwynblade's. Oh, Alcarion just lost out to about 15 people. Mindrate's going to take first. Siddles looks like he's about to take second. And Alcarion is all of a sudden dropped behind. Every time I look over and see My Summer Car, I just want to play it. For the record, everybody that are wondering why I'm in jail, this is still the... Yeah, Razor... Sorry, Siddles takes 2 and Razor takes 1 for the Oranges. This is still the Radar Buster fine. Cheeky told me to tell you I am busy helping Bigfoot. Wait, what's Cheeky doing? Is he live? Yeah, help Bigfoot. It's going to be vastly more interesting than this. Everybody go and watch Cheeky instead of this rubbish. Alright, who was first? Kitten in for the Oranges and Cheeky in for the Oranges. Cheeky's played GTA 5. There's a Bigfoot in GTA 5, I suppose that makes sense. I'm going to press the random button once, we're on the level Frozen. 14 marbles in now. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a Yeti, I see. Close enough. Satan's the record holder, 2 hours and 34 minutes, and we go again. Just open Chrome and have Cheeky on the screen. Just rebroadcast Cheeky. Alright, let me check on Giandrate. Start of every race, we check on Giandrate. Second that fatigue bar goes up to the top, I'm sleeping. Apparently GTA 5 is coming off Game Pass. I wonder why. Says Scotty, who is now in the lead. Alcarion, you are having a good start today. Alcarion's still going. He's on 2 points. If he wins this, he goes to the top on 5. Oh, I hate the mess on screen. Fuck, Reza, stop talking about it. Be nice to me. And here is Cheeky, actually. Alcarion still in the lead. Razor in second could get himself enough points to take first if nobody else on that list wins. But Alcarion, who was doing well, has started to drop back a little bit. Cheeky in the lead now. Azzy in second. Gwynblade in third. Mina Siddle's Mindrate got on that other side. This is a long level, if there's points to be had. Now's the time to do it. Can Azzy get around Cheeky? Yes! Cheeky in second. Gwynblade in third. Alcarion. Kelly's right there. A big push from... Does Alcarion get straight through? Gwynblade just parked in the way. Press 69 for our Stubbler to do a Murray Walker cosplay for the rest of Monster Marbles. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. My fucking voice is going to be torn to shreds from sat here screaming and shouting ahead of next week when that's all I'll fucking do. Satan, welcome to the stream. And look at that. Satan, good afternoon. I forgot it was Monster Marbles because you're a big old crim. At least this time, it was something that I did wrong. Even though I didn't know. Like, it wasn't just a horrific accident that I need to pay for. This time... Yeah. Trim, I will. I'll get you in, Trim. Good afternoon. Murray Walker is with the Angels now. Is Murray Walker dead? Is he dead? Trim saying, good afternoon. How's things? I hope they're better than they are for me. Right, I need to... Do I sleep? No, I'll sleep when fatigue bar's at the top. Cheeky is miles ahead in this right now. Thandir, I'll get you in. Chaz, I'll get you in. How are we both? Seller, toss me in there when available. Thandir, hello losers without snow. Shut up, Thandir, we're busy doing Finnish stuff. Is it still snowing? I think Azzy's got snow though, Thandir, but that, I suppose being in the same country counts. Look at Cheeky here, by the way. This is a dominant performance. I can't keep my cursor inside my window. People in Yemen are having a better time than you. Whoa, we don't talk about Yemen. Because people don't know what the flag is to put it on their fucking profile pictures. Ooh, Cats has overtaken Cheeky, I didn't even realise. Okay, why am I opening shit? I can't get my mouse to stay locked. Yeah, man, stop talking about it. Cats gets first place. Kelly gets second, I think. I'm going to accidentally click something I didn't mean to. The wiki confirms Murray Walker is dead. Died just before Elton John. Oh, both of them on the same day. Kelly gets 2 points. That puts Kelly now on 5. Is this the path to Kelly's first point? Cats gets 3. Cats now on 3. Up just behind Mindright. Who did I say? Cats. The greens, and we have Cheeky for the oranges. Justin got his first point already. So I need to add Satan, Chaz, Thandir, and Trim. Okay. I feel like a bag of ass gonna take a Rona test. It sucks because I want to take sick days, but also be able to play video games. So you don't even feeling well enough to play video games, Chaz. That is bad. Alright, Kelly in the lead after 2 races. Well in the lead as well, and I forgot to actually go back to the main menu. Cardi, welcome to the stream as well. I will. That's 5 people I need to get in. Right, let me go in order of who. Is my fatigue bar at the top yet? No. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 19. 5 days, Chaz. I don't know if you can see for all the crap that's on the screen right now, but at the bottom of my normal My Summer Car stuff. Right. Satan for the oranges. Trim for the greens. Who else was there? Thandir for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. And Cardi, welcome to the stream. How's things, Cardi, for the greens? 19 marbles enter the race. Random button pressed 1 time. Marbles Diner. 19 marbles. Go. Okay, Giant right, let me check. I'm going to check before every race. Oh, I've had a new delivery. I don't know if you can see this on your screens, but I'm actually stocked up on prison food all of a sudden. Let me eat some bread. I'm going to eat some salad. And I've got just stuff piled all over the floor. Are we good? I need to actually be able to see the door for when a delivery has arrived. I hate how this stream looks right now. This is killing me. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Marbles Diner. Jamie's the record holder. Good luck, everybody. First, 3 points for a win, 2 points for second, 1 point for third. Oh yeah, Chaz, this game fucking thinks of everything, including removing the time skip for saving and reloading on the prison toilet, and removing the ability to get more tired by watching the telly. Kelly again! This could be one hell of a dramatic path to Kelly's first point. Yeah, if there's a way that this game can fuck your mouth, Kelly, what was that? That was very nearly a guaranteed 3 points, but somehow you ended up on the roof and fell off the level. Woof. Not sure what that was, but that was no stunts for you. That looked like an amazing start. I don't know what happened there. That must have been some physics issue or something, but it's allowed Keaton for the oranges to take first, and Thandia for the oranges in second. Although 6-4 and Scotty might be able to get the overtake. And Kitten gets onto the Sticklebricks first, although she's sat nestled with 6-4 and Scotty. Thandia and Cats, is that? In 4th and 5th. Physics issues in a game on this stream? No way. Yeah, essentially what you just did there, Kelly, was the shit truck falling over of the Marbles world. 6-4 in second now, Scotty in third. I'm normally all about a nuzzle, but with Scotty? I know, right? Slam dunk there from Kitten, but 6-4 got it better. 6-4 takes first, Thandia now in third, Kitten in second. We're about to hear the parts of the Marbles music we don't often hear, like this one. Nobody's managed to get around this thing yet. Thandia might be able to. 6-4 looks like he's having a good run. He is. 6-4 and Thandia now first and second, with Shitty Siddles in third. It's not a bad drop. I think 6-4. Siddles landed on 6-4 and has now got himself in a better position. This could be Siddles tying Kelly in the lead if he can stick the... I hate being in a position to compliment Siddles, but Siddles, that was potentially cheating levels of good. I'm a god, he says. Siddles now on 5, tying Kelly at the top. Cats gets his second point. Does that tie the top as well? It does. Cats now on 5. Alright, top 3 have all got 5 points. 6-4 gets himself his first, now on at the bottom. For the greens. Is that right? Keep an eye out if I end up with duplicates on the list. Does anybody else want in for Monster Marbles? Speak now or forever hold Trim's peace. At least the coffee's good today. I would say, it's nice not having to focus too much on My Summer Car because I don't have to worry about dying. But even when I'm not playing My Summer Car, I have to worry about dying. Fuck me. Alright. Siddles, good work. Cats, congratulations. 6-4 gets 1 point and we go again. Assuming there is nobody else willing to join. Get a gingerbread latte from Pret. I never like them. Yeah. It's not a taste I usually like unless it's these things that get it completely wrong. The posh ones don't seem to hit the same. Do what? Right. It may look like I'm about to drink from the toilet, but I'm not. 1 second. Just having a little wait. I worry about my dirtiness going up, but to be honest, it's going to go up to max and stay at max as it is. It's a hard life being in prison. I don't know if you've ever thought about that before. Look at this. This level is called Rusty Remnant. The record holder is the entirety of Albania in 2 minutes and 41 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go again. Kelly, Siddles and Cats tied in the top spot, but there is a long way to go. 2 hours and 15 minutes of this rubbish. In that time, we won't be out of prison, but I need to sleep shortly. 6-4 out early again. Cats, though. This could be big points for Cats. Rusty Remnants is what it's get when you don't wipe properly. It means the underside of your wheel arch is when you're doing essential car maintenance. Has anybody got on that lower path? Ooh, quite a lot. Mind right, Siddles, etc., etc. I'm so concerned about pressing my fucking... Just to add insult to injury, my mouse is straying all over the screen right now. This is looking good from Mind right, though. Oh, he's been overtaken just as I said. It's Siddles and Cats, who are currently tied on the most points right now, with first and second. Mind right in third, Alcarion in fourth. 6-4's dropped onto the other side, and Gwynblade's right there with him. Right, what do I want now? I suppose I want orange points, right? This is where Alcarion wins this, and all of a sudden the mug gets shit. What is it? 2,500 miles or something instead of 70? Cats, what are you doing here? If you can trust Cats to be good at marbles, you can trust him to do it in December, as we saw last year. Effortlessly through the spinner. Second place currently belongs to Razor and Siddles in third. Operation Stop Siddles getting any points. No, we need Siddles to get points. It's so conflicting. Can we have a more likeable orange overtake Siddles, please, so I can start rooting for them without any moral quandaries? Can Cats make it through the pegs? Ooh, that is a slowdown. If Razor gets past that one, he's going to have... They all hit the same one. And then Cats hits another. Satan, however, doesn't, but hits the next one. That's a good run from 6-4. Woof. 6-4 straight through. That was a lot of momentum. Come on, kid. Just overtake Siddles. That's all. Cats is back in first, though. This could be a Cats person of the century of the day. No. Pink name. We need a name for the pink name, don't we? There's Cats just F. Cats didn't even flinch at this spinner. And again, 6-4. That was a good run. And look who's been held back. At primary school as well as here. That's right. It's Siddles. Can Cats make the stuff without getting... Yeah, it's Eurovision winner and it labels yours. Which is silly. Oh, is this an overtake from 6... 6-4 getting himself 3. Stopping Cats from... stretching his lead out a great deal. That was a hell of an overtake from 6-4. Victory, he says. Hard earned. Okay, 4 to 6-4, which is confusing, putting him up to second, but there are 3 people tied in first. Until now, where Cats gets his 2 points, now on 7. And to think I nearly missed him off the list at the start. And Satan gets himself a point, now on 1. I'd welcome him in the normal way, but of course I can't because my summer car is muted for good reason, because I don't know if you lot would want to sit and listen to mosquitoes for 5 hours. Anybody else want in? 3, 2. Let me go check on Giant Trade. Do you think I sleep now? It's definitely evening time. It's like 9 PM. Maybe I'll wait and we'll sleep at 11. Try and fix the poor bastard's sleep schedule. Right, Summon's the record holder on Devil's Chaos. I think that's because Summon got a really good run through that middle path. If anybody wants to beat a record, now's the time to fucking do it. Go. Oh, this is fucking annoying. I just wanted to play my summer car. Like, the more it fucks me over, the more I want to play it. It's a dictionary definition of an abusive relationship with something. Mina is eliminated already. It just straight lifted up off that obstacle and thrown off the level. That was brutal. It's like the more it screws with me, my summer car, the more I want to get in there and be like, no, you don't get to win, I get to win. But you know who keeps winning? Martin chopped as well. Gwynblade out early. Pretty good lead to start with. Kelly's here too. Mindright. Is Mindright yet? Yeah, Mindright on 3. Fandir has been eliminated too. It's just deleting oranges. And Martin, you know. Right, we're approaching the point where we need somebody to get that good jump. Gwynblade's still in the lead. Cheeky in second. Kelly might get out in third, but Scotty's got a more direct path. Gwynblade's been overtaken by Cheeky on the bobbly bit. Sothan, good morning. Says it all right. I don't even need to explain what's going on here. Am I going to do my old trick of 3 hours with no points? Possibly, Mina. You are exceptionally good at that. Just center the camera slightly. Sothan, how are we? Gwynblade gets a hell of a jump. Scotty in second and Kelly in third. Does anybody get the jump? You need to go down that middle chute. It very rarely happens, but I think someone might have been the last person to do it. Yeah. 5 days it says, so then it's actually got a timer look under my other stats. Anybody taking the middle path? No. Siddles, do you want to take the middle path? Claim to be a god, let's see it. No. Still sick. This time of year, right? Never fails. Alright, nobody's taken the middle path, but Scotty is in first and Kelly now in second. Cat's in third. Kelly getting a first here would put her above Cats by 1. But Cats might have fallen. Cats is out. There's no points for Cats today. Mindrek takes the stunts. Everybody's dropping out of this thing. Scotty and Kelly in first and second. Satan and Siddles have gone on the right-hand side, which I think is just enormously slow. Trim. This is dangerous from Trim. Never mind. Trim is merely a danger to himself. What's wrong, sir, then? What is it? It's funny, in this country, when you say you're sick, it means you're vomiting. We use ill in place of the word sick in that context. Or poorly. Badly. Right, Scotty gets the drop. Mindrake's still there. There we go, Mindrake's got the drop. I'm just hoping that Mindrake can get an overtake on these two. I think Mindrake might have just punted. This is looking good for Kelly. Poorly is probably my favourite one, yeah. That's what I mean, so then we use ill in place of the word sick. Mindrake might get dropped back into this. Kelly is having a lot of trouble in this spinner. Oh, that is an unfortunate run for Kelly, but Mindrake gets his 3. Scotty out in second. There's Mindrake's 3. Mindrake now on, 6? That's Mindrake in second. Scotty on 2. Is that your first point, Scotty? God, you suck. Mina, I've noticed you've not won on this one yet. Scotty. And who was in third? Kelly in third. So Kelly gets 1. Why is Kelly still sat at the top? Oh, I've got this list all fucked up. Is that about right? That's right, right? Okay, Cat's now in the lead. Mindrake and Kelly in second on 6. And Siddles on 5. Let me go to the race menu and I'll get Sothan in. Does anybody else want adding? Press 1. Drekker's there as well. Drekker, look in the background. I'm in prison again. I tried, but it isn't to be. Alright, we have Sothan for the Greens. Or Soythan in this instance. I've been in prison 3 times in the last, 3 weeks? 4 times in 3 weeks. Drekker for the Greens. This time, I got a 21 mark. 32. Sorry, I got a 32,000 mark fine for having the radar buster. Speaking of which, I'm going to sleep. You ready? You ready? Only 4 days remain. And it's 6 a.m. Lovely. I'm not going to get fed for a while, but let me eat. I'm going to have pea soup. I'm going to throw that down there. Remember, we didn't even know jail was a thing. Yeah, that was bliss. Seems a long time ago now. Right, it may look like I'm about to drink out of a toilet, but I'm not. Bear with me. Anybody here familiar with the Canadian sketch troupe Picnic Face? Anybody? Currently seem like a pretty rough sinus infection is my guess. I hope it don't get worse than that. It killed me to have dodged COVID for so long and I finally got it when I haven't been in contact with anybody. At Christmas as well. Right, we're good. I'm going to nip over here. Gwynblade is the record holder on thin ice. Drekker and Sothan have been added and we go again. Drekker don't dominate Monster Marbles like you always do. Yeah, not knowing jail was a thing. Those were the days. My sister's just got COVID for the first time and I'm like, Christmas without my sister? What are you going to do is risk it. Could it be any better? Probably spent more days in game in jail than out lately. Yeah, probably. It's just the timing was awful on this one. Although I would have done it as normal and just let it go in the background, but I couldn't do it. There's no chance you'd risk it, no? Not with... Oh, yeah, you don't want to get a particularly bad bout of it, do you? Gwynblade in second for the Greens. Mindrake now back in first. This could be Mindrake's push for, 9 points? Chaz at the bottom. Kit and Kelly now in this lead as well. Mindright's path looks like the slower one. Tested negative today. Good stuff. You can still go into work with it and stuff now, okay? There's like no recommended isolation period. Is this... Oh, it's Chaz in first now with Kelly in second. So long as she does that for the next couple, I may let her across the door. Oh, it doesn't exist anymore, yeah. Oh, we're talking about Ukraine now, aren't we? Oh, no, wait. We're not talking about that anymore either. We'll just keep daisy chaining stuff that we're talking about and throw the other one in the bin. My boss has actually said... Kitten just handed Scotty that win on a plate. Did you see that? Kitten just bumped into Scotty, giving Kitten her first... yeah, is that Kitten's first of the day? Scotty gets 3. Sothan gets his first point. He nuzzled you, is that what it was? Scotty now up to 5 points. Is Ukraine still a thing? Kitten on 2. Oop, I pressed something wrong there. Bear with me while people are still finishing the level. 6-4. What is this? And Cardi and mine. Kitten for the oranges, and then Sothan for the greens on 1. What was I doing this for? Sothan for the greens. Much to Putin's dismay, it still exists. Putin's fine, he just has to wait out the everybody's attention spans. It's already switched to Israel and Palestine now, so Putin can just slowly finish while people aren't concentrated anymore. Easy. Right, let's move again. Random track. Bang. Your boss has actually said I should be encouraged to work if I still get COVID and I have to go into old people's houses and folks with learning difficulties. So I'm like, no. This level is called Few Will Survive. Crisis is the record holder on 36 seconds. Ugh, Crisis. I'm actually worried about War Dodge, you know. Because War Dodge, don't forget... Well, I don't need to say it, do I? I've been messaging him, asking him to check in and heard nothing yet, and he's usually good with that stuff, so let's just assume busy instead of anything else. Right, Gwynblade is in the lead. Alkarion. Sorry, Satan in first place. Alkarion in second. Gwynblade in third. Cardi immediately gets the overtake, though, because the first spinner hit shots. We've got a ghost level on the background. Don't concentrate on that. Can Cardi make this jump? The angle was slightly off, but he does slam straight into the first spinner and straight through. What a run by Cardi through that spinner. Can Alkarion do the same? Ooh. Cardi's off. Stick the landing, Cardi. Fuck me, what a run by Cardi. I think the level's changed since Crisis set his record, but Cardi gets first, effortlessly. Can Scotty stick the landing as well? Oh, he does. Scotty second and Alkarion in third. That means... That was a nice fast level, I like that. Cardi's on the leaderboard for the greens. Scotty gets 2 points, putting Scotty up to 7, tying Cats in first place. I actually mocked Scotty for not having many points, and now look what he's doing. Alkarion gets another 1, so he's in... So he's now on 3. Okay, good. Mock me more. Jesus, don't look at me like that. Okay, we're off. Careful, everybody. Slops is the record holder. The level's alienated. Good luck, team. That's 2 greens tied at the top. Mindright 1 point behind. Cheeky in first. Mindright second. Sothan in third. A lot of action going on early, but this level likes to fuck with you. Try not to get abducted, everybody. Oh, it's going over there to abduct somebody right as we speak. Who gets fucked on by it? 6-4 and Thandir, I think. But he let them go. They survived. It wasn't feeling too abducty today. It's got up to the higher plane. There's nobody to abduct over there. Kitten, predictably, is going to be the first to make it into the corn. But it might get Drecker here. Oh, Drecker just survives.
Did you know, Americans are so stubborn when singing the Proclaimers hit song 500 miles they will actually sing, and E would walk 804.672 kilometers and E would walk 804.672 more.
I feel like your joke's a bit backwards there, Siddles, a little bit. Ooh! Azzy Cardi. No, they've made it. This thing's not feeling too abducty today, have you noticed? Am I wrong in thinking that that joke's the wrong way around, Siddles? As we know, Americans will fight to the death in order to use the measuring system. Sothan on this right-hand side. Is this another 3 points for Sothan? It might just be. Did you see that? Did you guys actually manage to see what happened right there? Oh, these lot doing it as well, look. Sothan, that was terrible. Does 6-4 get it? No. Does Thandia get it? No. Okay, I think they might have changed this level slightly, just a little bit. Probably not for the best. Right, Chaz's first points of the competition. For the Greens, I'd be flabbergasted if I typed that right. No, I didn't. I put 4 Zs. Kelly gets 2. That's Kelly now on 8, taking first place. Overtaking Mindright, Scotty and Cats back on top for Kelly. Alcarion gets himself a point. Alcarion looking to climb this leaderboard. I killed a lot of leaderboards in Grounded. Alcarion now 1 point behind 6-4. Ooh. Nobody else needs added now. Alcarion's climbing all over the leaderboard, yeah. Angela Merkel. Cat straight out. Desperate to take back the throne he's just this second lost. I wish we had a mix, like use kilometres for distance, but Fahrenheit for temperature. Say 98 degrees is easier than 335.55556 to accurate as possible. That's the thing. We use both, Chaz, and I feel like it's maybe a good way to do it. Even though I always mock it, like I don't know. It means that you're not wedded to one or the other. You can pick and choose. Because I still think Fahrenheit is a better use of temperature, weather temperature measurement for humans to exist. Because 0 is the point at which it starts to become a fatal temperature to be out in, and 100 is a point at which it starts to become a fatal temperature to be out in. As much as I like the boiling point thing for science, we aren't water. And I think a temperature scale from 0 to 100 based on the human experience probably makes more sense than judging ourselves based on the water one, no? However, everything else, I don't know. We are about 80% to 90% water, actually. Alright, Trim.
Up to 60% of the human adult body is water. According to Mitchell and Others, 1945, the brain and heart are composed of 73% water, and the lungs are about 83% water. The skin contains 64% water, muscles and kidneys are 79%, and even the bones are watery, 31%.
This helps my argument, because we've got one skill for water and one skill for humans. We are only 60% water, but we are 100% human. Therefore, Thank you all for proving my point. I'm not 100% human still, but I've got horse legs. 6-4 is getting rattled back on this as in the background. Gwynblade is on for the Greens. Cardi has got his 3 points added, putting Cardi on 6. Mindrake gets an extra point, putting him on 7, 1 point behind. So you're saying I'm Aquaman. Cardi, good work. Gwynblade second, Mindrake third. On we go. Kelvin Master is shakes the record holder. Bongo Boogie. But this is why I know when it's going to snow. It's because I'm barely human. Not no Razor, just because she's not white. Does that mean he can't speak on snow? Drecker in the lead on this side. Cardi in second for the Oranges. Mindrake in third. Razor knows all about snow. Also just had a scam caller tell me to fuck off because he reached my voicemail and thought it was me not answering. Wait. A scam caller told you to fuck off on your voicemail? Amazing. Taking that as a win. Oh god, speaking of which, Razor's in the lead. Has Razor got a point yet? Yeah, he's on 3. Kelly, though, however, our current winner. Oh! Okay, that was Kelly. That's a chop. Razor gets the 3. I can't fucking see what's going on. Kitten gets the 2, and Sothan gets 1. As far as dramatic chops go, Kelly, you've been doing well today. Razor for the Oranges gets 3 points. Razor is now up to 4. Oh, I've already got the fucking Monster Marbles headache. I really wish we weren't having to sit and do this. Kitten gets 2. Kitten now on 4 as well. And Sothan gets himself 1 point, putting himself on 2. Mina still yet to get a point. Press 1 if you're yet to get a point. I use Celsius for temperature outside of my thermostat in my house, but when it comes to the temperature of our pool, I use Fahrenheit. Perfect. Haunted Hills again, let's go. Yeah, so it's only Mina that's yet to get a new point. Just posted the audio transcript in Discord. God, Chaz. Brilliant. Well, look who's being deleted. Let's go watch Trim on his way to his new house. Absolutely shit on. Trim has been taken to the Netherrealm and destroyed, allowing Mina to be in the lead. 6-4 in second, and Razor... Wait, I just mocked Mina saying she's not got a point yet. Community maps for the new hour. Press 1 to play community maps for an hour. Siddle says 1. Martin doesn't want to. Scotty wants to. Azzy wants to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With 3 votes to 1, we will be playing fucking community maps for the next hour. Or at least until 4 PM UK time. Now, if you don't like that idea, it was Siddles' idea. And if you really don't like that idea and you've had enough of aggroing Siddles over it, Azzy, Martin and Scotty also agreed to it. They are too good or absolutely shite. I tell you what we might do. We might play... Here's an interesting thing. Shall we play the the highest rated ones? Because I can sort by like most played or something like that, and we can go from there. I mocked Mina, by the way, and Mina is now just about to go and get some points. Scotty wrote Mina sucks, and just like that, Mina's like, fuck that guy, and takes 3 points. Alkirion 2. And Kitten takes the 3rd. Good work, team. Tagslack, welcome to the stream. I'll put you in. Alkirion, it happened. He's arrived. Mina for the oranges. Let me know if this list is getting a bit too long. Alkirion gets 2. Alkirion now up to 6. Climbing back up. 5 points to catch you up. Yeah, fine. Alkirion, you alright with that? Fucking headache from screaming and shouting. Kitten gets 1 point. I am actually taking my eye off Giant Right. He's not dying, is he? Is there anything I need to pay attention to? I'm so busy fucking about that Giant Right's going to die. If that happens, just him change Siddles' name to yours. Yeah, that's fair. So you need a wash. Oh yeah, we're alright, are we? Fine. Yeah. 4 days remaining. Fuck this game. Taxlack just wants to be me. Alright then, seeing as we're nipping out, it's time to play custom maps, which I can't actually pick because the game won't give me my mouse. There we go. Tagslack, good afternoon. This was Siddles' idea, everybody. Not to put Tagslack in, but to play custom maps. Tagslack is in for the oranges. Now, if I go to the global section, I can go sort based on plays. This fucker has got 1,135 plays. Votes is always at 0. Unearthly first journey. I don't have any favourites, do I? This, okay, we'll play this fucking thing. 22 marbles into the race. 3, 2, 1. This, everybody, is the highest rated custom map in the game. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Did anybody see what the average time for this is? Just like Satan's. Satan made a map. Okay. Where is there a nightclub called Satan's? Tell me that's not an Arbroath nightclub. Mindright drops down early. Oh, it's in Manchester. Does it look like this? Ooh, people are getting shot around all over the place. DeVito's, that's the one. He took Santa and he hated every moment of it. Nightclubs are so shit. So shit. There's nothing there. I don't understand it. I'm with Santa. It's just full of irony dancing. Yeah, he loved Venga Boys, there you go. Just a sing-song. A sing-song and irony dancing. Alright, Mindright out early on this one. Let's see why this is the highest rated map. It's taken us this long for anything to happen. Mindright's stuck on... Are these just not working? They are, but very slowly. Scotty in the lead now. Drecker in second. Boom, 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 boom. I want... Where's Cheeky going? Home. Cheeky. Okay. Drecker's in the lead for the greens. Tagslack in the lead down there on the oranges. Mixed feelings from Alkirion, and this might be why Tagslack has started this level and started his monster marbles for today, like he has spent the rest of the year in the fucking lead. 6-4 in second, gets round in though. Alkirion's right behind. As usual with a lot of these levels, they're a bit shit and hard to fucking look. Is it Parcel Tongue? No. Look at you two, double joke nerds. Scott, you had about 4 minutes after I wrote that before you copied it. Just shut up. Oh, this is going to change. Never mind, Siddles has won. Drecker second and Kelly in third. I thought that was going to be spicy on the left there. Alright, given that was the highest or most played map in Marbles, did you enjoy it? Siddles gets 3 points, tying Kelly in the lead on 8. However, not forever. Drecker gets 2 points. Drecker now on his first. Spelled that wrong. No, I didn't. Drecker is now on 2 points for the Greens, and Kelly gets 1 point, pushing herself 1 point ahead of Siddles, who had only just arrived underneath. Easy. Anybody else that wants to get a marble press? No, actually don't, because you'll all press 1. Right, we're playing custom maps, so I'm going to go on to the next highest rated custom map, which is... No, wait. Plays. What's happening? This is a shambles. 2 minute 35. This level is Unearthly First Journey. Look at you two arguing over a fucking 6 out of 10 joke. Eye of Scaro's Unearthly First Journey. Second highest rated map in Marble's history. Damn. I mean, it looks quite impressive, but it's probably not going to be very good or fun as a functional marbles map because it's got too many multiple paths, which, as we all know, sucks. Right, out they go. Kitten drops down early, so that Kitten miles in the lead. Mina in second. This could be Kitten's chance to climb. Currently on 5 points. A Kitten win puts her tied with Siddles in second. Whoa. Is it a good marbles map if you can't tell what's happening? No matter how well it's designed in terms of visuals and that kind of thing, if you can't tell what's happening, is it any good? This is an early good start from Tag Slack. This level isn't confusing to watch in the slightest. I've got no clue. I'm trying my hardest to help, but I don't think there's any way of helping whatever this is. Looks like Drecker's benefiting from it though. Gwynblade as well. Who's out on that far side? Satan in the lead on that side. In other news, I've bought some smart plugs and I'm excited. That's some constipation method. Siri is going to turn on the lights. Drecker and Gwynblade have made it out on this side. Gwynblade's got out early. I don't know what's happening here. I've lost track. Tag Slack gets bumped to the left. This is a good start for Tag Slack. Tag Slack goes up into whatever that game's called. What do you all call it? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it, even though I edited a clip into the best of with it. Tag Slack, where are we going now? In the middle, apparently. Not Pachinko. Plinko. Not Pachinko. Okay, we're bouncing. Mina's stuck the landing and seems to be the only one so far. Razor straight in after. Mina is first and Razor is second. I can't get out of this shit now. I think Kaplunk is actually the answer. I do not support this, nor do I support you using my catchphrase for it. What? Smart plugs are for weirdos. Mina a second win, up to 6. Everybody that mocked Mina, which wasn't me, has got egg on their face now. As she joins the crew in second. No, on 6. Second. Martin gets his next points of the competition, putting him up to 3. Congratulations, Martin. And Razor gets 1. Putting him up to 5. I need to remember I'm playing My Summer Car. Okay, that level was wank. Alright, I'm going to have to start drinking soon in-game, but for now we're alright. Yeah, Kaplunk is the one, but it was Pachinko I was thinking of. Kaplunk is more like that game. Kelly took a chop, Cheeky took a chop. Is everybody happy with their decision to start playing custom maps? Sort by plays, and we'll go to Snowy Festive Neighbourhood. Here we go again, best of luck. Kelly's still in the lead on 9, Siddles in second on 8, Cats, Scotty and the Mind Drive tied on 3rd, and Never Happy. Chaz, that's correct. Even with light up butt plugs. Look, everybody. It's wonderful. It's a love heart made of green and orange. And it's got a little H for house in the middle. Isn't that pleasant? Pachinko is more static pins. Not pachinko, plinko. Ooh, what is this level though? This one actually looks like it might be interesting. Thandy is in the lead. Cheeky in second. Third place, Gwynblade. No, Pachinko's the same, isn't it? Pachinko's the Japanese thing. Yeah, but Kaplunk's, like you say, so it's one where you pull the shit out of it. Forever immortalised in the discos. Thinking about it though, it's a heart made of green and orange. And pop-up pirate, now that's a game. Hungry hippos. Has Thandia got any points yet today? Thandia quietly had no points since the start, or at least very early. Good work, Thandia, for the oranges. Cheeky in second for the oranges on 1 currently. Drekker, you are on 2 points at the moment. 7 points behind the leader. Thandia's looking for his first. Hungry Hitbones. Yeah, no, that's Operation you're thinking of, so then that's a different game. Thandia back in the lead. Sothan in second. Sassin in chat. Not assassin, he's just sassy. This level looked quite good, but Thandia's been in the lead and he's just had to hold it. Is there anything that could stop Thandia just driving to the end and winning this? Anything at all? No? Thandia takes first, Cardi second, and Sothan in third. Stupid Danish. They're absolutely dominating all of a sudden. Thandia for the oranges gets the 3. 2 points go to Cardi for the greens. Cardi has had 2 wins. Cardi now on 8. Cardi tied in second. Hell of a run from Cardi. And third goes to Sothan for the greens, who is now on 3, overtaking Gwynblade. These levels have been crap to say that they're like highest rated ones. Have we seen anything that you'd like to play again in this? What a level, says Siddles. Yeah. So dull. Sometimes you get a game like golf where it's good to have a custom map creator, right? Because the people that make golf maps aren't as good as the normal people at making them. However, Marbles seems to be completely opposite. We Love Marbles is abstract abundant activity. That's the name of the level. If they love marbles, let's see if they know what makes a good level. I doubt it. If there is you saying it makes it happen. Well, I tried as hard as I could to jinx that one, Trekker, but no. This might not be a bad one, actually. Mina's trying to get out early. Could this be... This could put Mina on 9 and tie Kelly at the top after I was mocking her for not having any points. Saying that, she was mocking herself. Mina gets the drop. Mindrate in second. Cheeky in third. Alkirion now takes third. Alkirion, how are you feeling? There is a portal there if anybody would like to take it. Satan took it and it just fucking killed him. Okay, don't take the portal. Thandia, Drekker took the portal, got the big chop. Mina continues to be in first. That's what you get for mocking the Danish. Never mind, she's fallen behind. Cheeky in first, Mindrate second, third place. Alkirion, but he can't get out with the debris. Somebody's going to get a good advantage here. The Mindrate and Cheeky miles out into the lead. What's Mindrate on 7? A Mindrate win puts him on 10, leapfrogging Kelly and giving this point to the oranges. Right, remind me. Everybody spam the word Gindrate in the chat after this. I need to tend to him. I couldn't be a marbles streamer. I know that actually exists. People just stream marbles all day. I don't know if I could do it. Fucking screaming and shouting, it's too much. Mindrate very well out of the tumbler there. Cheeky in second. Forgive me, I'm worried about Gindrate. I'm doing it now. Alright, we've got... There's a lot of lunch piling up. I'm just going to drink that. I'm just drinking some milk. I'm eating some salad. So many trays. Fatigue levels high. I'll go back to marbles in a second. Assuming Mindright and Cheeky have got out of it. Only just. Screaming and shouting all the time. Welcome to my life. I suppose it's anybody with a microphone that decides to play games on the internet ends up screaming at some point, right? This is a strong run from Cheeky. Mindright and Siddles stuck at the back. I thought it was Siddles, but Siddles has gone completely missing. Mindright now in second. Cheeky in first. Cats in third. Depending on what happens with this spinner. Can Cheeky get through it? Cheeky's been shot backwards. And then shot forwards, but can he stay on the level? Oh, just. Could Mindright and Cats have as good a run? Mindright gets sent back. He's got a lot of momentum. Can he stay on the level? Cats has fallen. Scotty has fallen. Can Mina actually gain something from this after having a very strong start? This isn't a bad level, actually. Cheeky's doing well in the spinner. And that is 3 points for Cheeky. Can Mindright add on to his high points tally already? Mindright. Mina gets 2 and Mindright gets 1. Triple orange. Of course it's triple orange. What else would it be? Cheeky for the oranges. Getting 3. Cheeky now up to 4. My neighbours are happy with me, so that's screaming like this. Mina gets 2 up to 8. Tied in second with Siddles and Cardi. Right, who would you like me to mock anybody else? Because it seems to be profitable. Mindright in third. Mindright now on 8. So many people on 8 points. It's almost guaranteeing that top to jiggle a bit before the end. Lovely. Right, let's go again. These custom maps. Siddles, are you sure about this? You seem to have condemned us to a lot of boring marbles. I've got a nice sass, says Surfer. Did you need to hear that? Okay, next one. House Goes Party. One of these is going to be massive, isn't it? No. We've not found ourselves on one of those 2-hour... What is this shit? Eye of Scaro's House Goes Party. Best of luck. What is this shit? What? That's a pretty good representation, actually. I'll give them that. Let's keep this one. Best level so far? I have no idea, 6-4. Imagine having that as our thumbnail for today. Jesus. Alright. I mean, we should have thought looking at the level. Then again, it looks like the... Where's the... I can't get the camera out to film. Okay, Cats enters the spinner. The end must be somewhere close. Is it up there, maybe? It probably is. Yeah, I was going to say when I looked at these... looked at the level and the colours that it looked a little bit like Mr. Blobby, but I still associate these colours with fruit salad. And I can't be the only one. Satan, though, doing well so far. Where's Satan on the overall leaderboard? On 1 point. Alright, he's for some reason gone up there and out of... Okay. Mindright in second. This could be huge for Mindright if he can sustain this. What is that? Where's the hand come from? Where are all his assets from? Satan doing very well. Can Mindright also do well? He can. Chaz and Trim are right behind. This might be Mindright taking the lead right here. I'm trying to film desperately, but I can't follow or track any marbles. Oh, that was bad. I don't know what happened in there, but Mindright lost 2 places. Trim, however, has lost 1 since, and Mindright is now in third. Satan doing well. Chaz in second. Is this because you beat the game or prison? Got bad news, Dougie. Satan is the winner. Can Mindright get himself a point and tie Kelly? All depends on how much of a good drop he gets out of this. He has overtaken. He does. Mindright gets the 3. Dougie, welcome to the stream. I'll leave clues on screen for the answer. Dougie, I'll get you in. Satan, 4. Oh, I really wish this hadn't happened. I want to play the game so badly. Is that Trim's first point? Is that actually Trim's first point? Fucking Trim sat there quiet this whole time, didn't want anybody else to notice. Look at him. Trim, congratulations on your first points of the day. Trim was in almost from the start, for the record. However, that does mean Mindright is now tying Kelly in the lead. What have I done to this? Trim your shit. Where's Mindright? Mindright up to 9. Kelly and Mindright now tied at the top. To the race menu, let's get Dougie in. Keep getting tagged out for dumb shit. Tabbed out. Well, let's get Dougie in. It's nearly midstream break time. I've not finished my coffee. Dougie for the greens. 23 marbles into the race. These maps are rubbish. They're never that interesting, are they? I think it might be because we are so used to how the other ones play. Crazy, Chosen, Crash. 23 in, and we continue. What's going on with Giandrite? Is he alright? Are you alright, Giandrite? Are you fine? Still day 4, by the way. After all this time. It's just past... Wait, is that midnight? I'm getting so lost as to what time it is. I think that's noon. Which would explain why I just had a delivery, right? Yeah, good. Where are we now? Crazy, Chosen, Crash. Okay, fine. I'm glad you're having fun, Chaz. This is killing me. Razor setting off early. Where's Razor on that list? On 5. I mean, this is very Doomhaus. Like, about as Doomhaus as it can get. Look at this rubbish. I had no idea that he's only using 3 colours. And I bet you can guess the 3. Sitting in the lead, Azzy in 2nd and Razor in 3rd. Azzy, you got points, right? Azzy also not got points. It's amazing how people can go so far. This is the one though, right? Satan gets the drop early. Azzy also. Razor in 3rd. Okay, not much has changed yet. Satan gone to the right, Azzy gone to the left. The level says 69 on it. What's Satan doing here? Look at this. It's so green and orange. This level is comprised of entirely green and orange assets on a black background. I don't know how I feel about this. Satan seems to be doing well though, so as long as the oranges win it. Okay, never mind. Razor dead. Azzy now in the lead. Thandy is 2nd. Mindright again in the front pack. Kelly, Scotty all chopped. Martin, Chaz, Siddles, Main are all dead. Here comes Trim. Somebody just went... I saw somebody... Oh, it was Mindright has fallen from the level. It will not be Mindright. Kitten gets out early. Good news for Kitten, but bad news for Mindright. Can Kitten get a good run through that spinner? That looks alright, but she might get dragged in. Can she escape it? Yes. Tag Slack's there, though. And Alkarion now in 1st for the oranges. Drekker's gone on the right with Cardi. They seem to have more momentum. They bump Alkarion up slightly, gets an earlier entry into the tunnel, and he gets his exit. Can he get 3 points here? Can he avoid the bombs? Oh, sticks the landing, but Drekker's going to hit a bomb. He is. Cardi for the greens now in 1st place. Gets the teleport. Takes the points. Cardi for the greens. Kitten for the oranges, and Alkarion does get himself a bonus point right at the end. Ooh. Cardi now on, what, 11? Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay. Kitten in second gets 7. Okay, Cardi came out of nowhere. He must have won 4 rounds back to back. Not back to back, but in a very short amount of time. Alcarion is up to 7 as well, but Cardi now 3 points clear at the top of the league. Scotty, I've never known somebody to be married and still be as much of a virgin. What the fuck? Right. So what we usually do during the midstream break is I actually need to make sure Gindra is safe. I haven't finished my fucking coffee and it's the midstream break. Somebody say the word banana for me. Draka, you're in charge of the midstream break. I need you to film perfectly. Where's the space station? I need you to film this level perfectly, right? We're going to go on this level, which is historically quite a long one. And I'm just going to pick somebody and let the camera focus them. Kitten's the record holder, and then I'm going to go quickly grab a drink, and I shall be back. And everybody, enjoy watching... Oh, shit. Yeah, enjoy... Oh, it's Cats. Enjoy watching Cats. If Cats is the winner, I'm going to ban somebody at random from Discord as a treat. How about that? Right, I shall be back. 2 minutes. No win for Cats. Jesus, you offer somebody to be banned from Discord and they don't take it, imagine. Shake, good afternoon, I'll get you in for the next one. Mindrat's just singing, I'll take that. Scotty, I didn't even realise. Is Cats actually last? No, of course not. Don't forget. There's always a smaller fish, as the saying goes. Cats not last. Trim, however, was. Right, what does that do for the scores? Let me have a look. Scotty gets another 3, putting him up to 10. Scotty 1 point behind. Cardi in first. Kelly and Mindright, who I was... no, wait, Kelly's got 2. Kelly now on 11. Never mind. I was going to start saying Kelly and Mindright, who I had my eyes on, as dominating the competition. I was going to say they've fallen behind, but never mind. Razor gets himself 1 point, now on 6. Kelly and Cardi tied at the top of the race. Should probably still ban somebody at random. Now, press 1 if you'd like the random ban to be you. Also, what's in this can? Oh. I'm saving all of these ones. They're very important. Now let's have that. Get rid of that. Then I'll put that on there. I just want to put it nice and calm. The game won't let me. Pay for my own bans. I'm not taking any charity. So that says Cloudy Lemonade, 6-4 Tango Apple. Dougie says Lemonade. Did I get you in, Dougie? I did, yeah. Drecker says Iron Brew. Mindrat says Ginger Beer, seeing as he has one. Scotty says Pepsi Max Cherry. Alright, Mindrat is good for now. Who am I getting in? Oh, Shake, yeah, Shake for the oranges in 24. We are playing community maps until the hour mark, everybody, and so far they've all been rubbish, even though we're playing the highest played ones of all. Frozen Festive Fun is the name of this level. 24 marbles into the race, not 234. That would be ludicrous and we begin. Kitten says Cream Soda, Satan says 7 Up. Wow, look at this fucker. That does actually look very nice. I would like to be there. Imagine how fresh the air is. That's so Hannah's Frozen Festive Fun. We begin. So if I'm getting the drop early, it does look crisp, doesn't it? Wow. Just don't die of dirtiness in the background there. There isn't actually a death of dirtiness, would you believe? Highest played just looks mostly to be the oldest ones rather than they're any good, yeah. Although this looks strong. We're on a ski snow. Mindright in third. Siddle's in second. Tagslack in first. Hell of a lot of momentum from everybody on this, but Tagslack is holding it down. There isn't a death of dirtiness, that's true. If there was, I think I'd have died in prison already. Tagslack first, Siddle second, Sothan in third. Oh, it looked good, but it's not changed for ages. Nobody's overtaken anybody in this shit. Who's going to get the slam dunk? Anybody? Almost everybody, apart from Dougie. Dougie, that's unfortunate. However, it has put Kitten in the lead in first now, with Tagslack in second and Mindright in third. Siddles gets the overtake on Mindright. The drink today was and is. That's a finesse. That's quite a common one, and I've still managed to get a finesse. Good job, me. Oh god, we finished the boring blocks. Where's everybody? Jesus, Cats is... Where did Cats come from? Where's Cats come from? Cats now in the lead. Your ginger beer is better, it's categorically true. Tagslack in second, now Gwynblade in third. Tagslack got points yet? No, we've actually run out of music. That's the third time. Oh shit. Somehow Tagslack got miles in the lead when I wasn't looking. Hits the snow at the bottom though. Satan now in second and Mindright in third. A Mindright win here would put him on 12. He's currently in 4th place behind Tagslack. This level looks good, but you're never available to actually see the people changing the lead. See the lead changing. Is there anything here that could change the lead? No, it's just a long journey through this bullshit. Dirtiness is going to go to Max and Stubbler will die. Now that would be an unforeseen death. Tagsack gone left, Chaz gone right, Satan gone right. Tagsack's holding on the lead, but then again he took the lead early and he's just going to win, it seems. Unless somebody gets a better run through the snow. Chaz almost did. Tagsack first, Chaz second, Satan third. Thoughts on that level? Yeah, me too. Right, that's Tagsack's first points of the day, am I right? It is. Tagsack, you're on the leaderboard. I'm going to have to shrink the leaderboard slightly. Tagsack for the oranges is on. Chaz for the greens gets 2 points. Chaz now on 5. Should have brought a coat, it's a bit cold. Yeah, but crisp. Imagine how fresh the air is. And Satan gets himself an extra point, putting Satan now on 5 as well. Okay, I'm going to have to shrink the list. Genuine question, is that still readable? Because it doesn't scale very well, this font. I'd change the font, but are we going to change tradition? Owie bollocks. Does anybody else want adding in? No? Everybody here? Good. Don't worry, we've only got 18 minutes of custom levels, then we can go back to playing the good stuff. Thanks, Siddles. Thanks for nothing. Okay, we're on captivating different lane. Let's go. I need this fucking coke more than ever. Sorry, getting us warmed up a little bit. We seem to be in hell. Eternal Manco's captivating different lane. That sounds like multiple lanes. I've got this marbles language down. Alright, it could still be... It looks very green at the top of that table, like it's 3 greens. Cardi, Kelly and Scotty. We're back to normal then, yeah. Question, is the top of the chops marbles points? It is. Green 187 to orange 270, Dougie. That's the current 2020 scores. 2023 scores. This is going to get somebody... I mean, the scores on the left is the Monster Marbles scores, right? And this is for a bonus point, as you can see here. How am I not on there? I thought... No, this is... Sorry. The top of the chops thing on the left, the scores at the very top are the 2023 scores. But all the other stuff is the Monster Marbles points. So you get 3 for coming first, 2 for coming second, and 1 for coming third. Sorry, yeah. The actual list, let me have a look, Dougie, in the pins in Discord, has you on 7. Yep, you're on 7 points for the year, Dougie. You are firmly qualified for almost everything that there is to offer. How did I miss my summer car? It's 15 till. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. 12, welcome to the stream. Gwynblade's still in. Can Gwynblade hold it down? Trim on the other side. Razor there as well. No, really, I am baffled. Twelve. Azzy, what a drop from Azzy. Mina there in second, Dougie in third. 12, I'll get you in for this. Azzy doing quite well here. How are you still in jail? Thandir, I've got 4 days left. I'm going to be in jail for the whole stream. I finally got caught. I tried to run the jail sentence off stream, but it came so much later than we thought. So once they finally arrested me, I didn't have enough time to run it off stream, so I'm sat here now. I ran for the police for ages, 12. I just tried to accept my fate, but fate caught up with me. Good bliss. Azzy gets 3, Razor 2, and Mina gets the 3rd. No, Dougie gets the 3rd. Dougie, congratulations. I don't know, Mina didn't get that. Gwynblade mocking me on making my same mistake. Gwynblade's been in since the start. There is a rule, right, where it is impossible to give information out on the internet. And I think we're all capable of being part of the problem, right? Would I ever do either of those things? Right, Razor gets 2, putting Razor on 8. Dougie gets his first point of the day. Where's Dougie? I assume it's his first point of the day. Dougie for the Greens. Is that right? As his first points. Razor now up to 8. Dougie gets his first. Right, is this readable? I know the screen's a mess, everybody. I apologise, but I need to keep all the information on screen, as we say. But that should be good. I guess on my 32-inch screen, it's readable. And for only you'll have to let everybody know what the scores are. Right, community maps. I actually need to get 12 in, don't I? So 12, you are in for the oranges. There's actually an option to distribute custom names. 12, we've got you. Do I not have any points? Not yet, you're only just jumping in. Right, plays. We are now on Big Wavy Twist. 25 marbles in the race, and we begin. No, you've not even... This is your first race? 12. Yeeka's Big Wavy Twist. No, yeah, the left bar is for monster marbles. Whoa, look at the size of everybody's balls. These are big marbles. Even Siddles has a big marble. Okay, this is as far out as I can zoom, by the way, so... Martin now in the lead. Size of this. Razor's been chopped somehow, I don't know how. I can't actually get any further away. And the camera can't keep up with how fast everybody's going. Thank you for the motion sickness. You are welcome. Shake seems to be doing... Fucking hell. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. This is as far out as I can... Just nobody watch this one. So many people making these marbles courses. They don't actually... I don't know if they run them. They don't care if they make entertaining marbles courses. They just make them. I can't... This is as best as I can do. Okay, this looks a bit more normal. Look at this. Shaking his big marble on the left side. Satan seems to be doing well, so I'll just keep the camera on Satan. Real question, is a pumpkin pie a nice thank you gift to an Eastern European? I imagine it's super different for them. Why would it be that different? It'll need to be a big pie. Yeah, there's quite a lot of countries out there. Again, I don't know what this is. I don't know if them lasers are going to kill anybody. All I know is it seems to have won. Shake in second, and I would imagine Cheeky in third. Press 1 if you enjoyed that level. That's the easiest not pressing 1 in the world. Okay, Satan gets 3 now on 8. That's not actually a bad comeback from Satan, who joined quite late. Satan now on 8 into that top pack up there. Mind right, I agree. Shake, is that Shake's first points? It is. Everybody that's just joining is just getting on the leaderboard. Shake for the oranges. And Cheeky gets himself an extra point now on 5. It's a bit gay. Well, the level is a bit gay. That is just... Oh, Jesus Christ, the lid. I hate fucking... I just hate everything about today. And still, it's better than that Cooking Simulator string. Pumpkin pie is just pumpkin-flavoured ravioli. It would be if it comes from an Italian place now. Alright. Do you know what? We've had better custom levels than everything here. Engrossing Haunted House is the new level. 3, 2, 1. Western Europeans don't know what pumpkin pie tastes like. I just don't want to give something that will mesh with their flavour preferences. I think you're thinking way too hard for this. Just do it. And make them look you in the eye when they taste it. Alright, we're on Danny Sue 92's Engrossing Haunted House. And Satan again is doing well early. Western Europe eats more savoury pumpkin and the US eats it sweet. My God, I'm engrossed. Siddles, concentrate. Snap out of it. He is very engrossed. He's so engrossed he's fucking winning. Siddles in the lead for the oranges. Kitten in second. Kelly's here as well, looking to stretch that lead out. Mina has dropped. Sorry, Kelly drops behind. Mina gets the overtake. Kitten in third. Satan is here again. Dougie looking for more points, but we enter the first major toilet of the level. Somebody needs a good hit on those pegs. Siddles gets one. That's ruined his momentum, but that is a good thing. Siddles with a hell of a good pegging. Yes, it sounds like a sex thing. Yes. Get it out. There you go. I've exercised that demon for you. Siddles drops back. That was not a good run, but however, Mina and Kitten collide, allowing Siddles to go forward. Kelly takes a big chop in the background. Siddles is going to engross himself all the way to the end of this fucking thing with 3 points. Mina still in third. Martin fourth. Can Siddles get through the spinner? It looks to be going his way, but not as well as Kitten, who absolutely storms past Siddles. Overtaken by Mina and 12 on his first run of the day. Kitten gets stuck in this spinner though. Is this where Siddles makes up for his losses? It isn't. Mina, what an overtake. Straight out. Siddles gets dragged back in. Kitten now in second. Dougie looks to be getting the exit before anybody else. And Dougie now in third. This is actually quite a good level. Don't know where Mina and Kitten have gone, but Dougie's about to go and find them. Oh. Hits the ceiling. Mina gets a drop. Still out early. This is tight. It's a gift they're required to at least make you think they liked it. Exactly. If not, the bastards. This looks like a good easy win for Mina, but she's got to break through this shit yet. Kitten in second. Dougie in third. Are they just going to get straight through and steal... Mina gets absolutely shit on as Kitten and Dougie steal everything she had, leaving her with 1 point. Kitten for the oranges takes 3. Kitten now on 10. Kitten right up there with those two. They're still in the lead with 11 though, but that means there's an orange at least in that front pack. Kitten, good work. Dougie in second on 2, puts himself up to 3. Dougie starting to clamber up the points tally early. Mina gets 1 point, so Mina is now on 9. Okay, so there is a lot of action at the top end of this table, but Kelly and Cardi are stuck there, neck and neck for now. Not got points each for quite some time now. Pumpkin risotto is a proper thing. Someone here needs to get pegged. How badly have you wronged these Eastern Europeans? I'm sorry about what happened to your son. Here's a pumpkin pie. I want to gift my cleaner something nice for the holidays. How am I the bad person for getting extra opinions? Because you came to the wrong place to get them. Right, race menu. There's nobody else I need to add, right? We just need to select another shit custom level because Siddles makes bad decisions. But I'm not adding anybody, am I? What am I playing at? Community maps, global. Sort by plays, and we are now playing Winter Masters Jam. Been played 666 times. What do you mean by sleep? Oh, in game, I will, yeah. I'm waiting for it to get to the very top. Sorry, it took you both to say it before I realised. I'm waiting for it to get to the very top, so it's a nice long sleep, even though it doesn't really work like that, but you know what I mean. How about €50? So they're also getting €50 and a pumpkin pie. Let's put a little thought into this. Kitten immediately drives off the level. I think the success in the last one was too much for her, and she's absolutely chopped herself. Okay, it looks like Gwynblade takes advantage. Azzy, straight out. Mina and Azzy both set traps for Gwynblade. This is why the Oranges are winning the year, everybody. Mina takes the lead from Azzy, though, and Kelly in third. Nobody's managed to get a better run through, so Kelly is going to stay there. Gwynblade, as I said, it got the overtake. Mina now in first place over Azzy. This looks like a long one. Okay, this is very rainbow. Did Azzy just get over that? Oh, that's such a shake-up. Kelly's still there, though. Mina's... Where's Azzy? Woof. Okay, this looks like good points for Azzy. What a jump. Kind of... Yes, sticks the landing. That's quite cool. I'll give him that. You know what, Mapmaker? That wasn't too bad. It looks like Cat's in second at the moment. Cheeky and Mina are arriving as well. That's quite a cool little obstacle. Razor has died somehow. I didn't even see. Is that Kelly Green? Is that a reference to something? Kelly Green is the technical colour of green in the US for St Patrick's Day. I still enjoy my joke. I like how I got the footnote right at the second I needed it. Azzy's out in the lead. Kelly and Cardi both fallen. Both of our top two right there. This looks like easy points for Azzy, but Cats is here for the greens. Isn't Cats in danger of doing damage? No, Cats has fallen way behind. Sorry, Cats, I thought you were doing well. Although that does put him on 9. Does Azzy manage to get this? Oh, knocked back slightly, but I don't think Cats is close enough to do any sort of overtaking. And Azzy takes the first point. Standy and Nina Sothan all chopped in the background. Damn. Azzy now on 6. Cat's now on 9. And Gwynblade on... Gwynblade's been in this thing from the start and it's only on 3 points. Gwynblade, what are you playing at? I was about to come over and make some daft joke about Stubbler not knowing what Kelly Green is. I do not. Should I be ashamed of that? Right. Oh, we've got to play one more fucking custom map. Just one. Just one. We can do it. Just one. Bouncing Tunnel Portals by Levi 2K6. I do enjoy Kitten being exactly as American as I am while also being European. Right, I need to sleep in game, don't I? Do I? We'll do one more. My stress is high. Let me just have a cigarette. As a person, no, but me as an American is offended. I don't know about Irish American people. I just know about Irish people. Come on, get rid of this cig. We've got fucking marbles to play. Cardi and Kelly still at the top on 11. Neither of which has got a point in quite a long time. Hitting a dry streak at the strangest time. I've had a delivery. I've actually got meals stacked up at this point. Let me drink. I'm not Irish American, sir. I am American. Keep our heads down around St Patrick's. It's the one day of the year Irish people hate a bunch of people more than the English. Yeah. St Patrick's Day is our day off. Right. Bouncing Tunnel Portals is the record, is the level. And we've not played this one yet. So best of luck, everybody. Gindrite needs to go to bed after this. Is this should I be in the My Summer Car section here? I suppose, right? It's got this. My Summer Car is currently being played on screen as we speak. Oh, this is very fucking... There we go. Right, third place currently is Alcarion for the Oranges. Shake in first, 12 in second. 12 and Shake both got a point. No, 12 still missing, but it has only just joined. My grandpa is Irish. Would he be turning in his grave if he knew what I was up to? What, sat watching this shit? I think we've all upset our families. Let's not tell our families. Deal? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Cats has been teleported forward. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh! Cardi now in third. Is this where the top of the table shakes up a little bit? 12's taken the lead. Cats is in second. Cardi's now taken second place for the Greens. 12 in the lead for the Oranges. My grandpa's Irish. His family excommunicated from him for marrying my British grandmother and wouldn't let her sleep in the house when they visited. That's how serious this all is. Cardi, can he stick the momentum? He can. Siddles is here as well. We've got the middle block to break, so it's all going to shake up before it. Cardi got pushed back by the very debris that he caused. Cat sneaks around on the outside. Cardi does manage to take second place, but there's going to be people coming with a lot of momentum soon, and that is one thing Cats and Cardi don't have as being the block breakers. Siddles is out in the lead. Can Cardi get around? He can. Cardi now in first. This could be... Fandir is your fucking winner for that level. No clue what happened towards the end there. It seems like people who make marbles levels, they're not too interested in making levels that are good to watch. They're more interested in just being wanky with how creative they can be with the creator. Look at this shit. Is this ever going to stop? "12 has got himself his first points of the day for the Oranges. Siddles gets himself a point. Siddles. That must be Siddles' first point in 2 years. On 9. Okay. Apparently. But now, guess what, everybody? We can just continue. Not cool, but I get it. The British let every single one of Ireland's problems for just about ever. Mazak's the record holder. The level is the dojo, and we begin. I think you'll find Jim Carr is their biggest problem there. No good, Blade. You kiss the Irish. We don't fuck them. That would be gross. Okay. Getting being puritanical out here. Okay, anti-Irish. How has this turned into this? My maiden name starts with Ma. 12. I can't be anti-Irish. Is that a common staple in Irish names? I know there's a lot of M's. Kitten's actually in the lead while I'm talking to her now. Tagstack in second, Razor in third. Mindright's fallen off the level in disgust. Razor actually having a good run through the tumbler for once. Look, this is a fucking level. Made it to 34 minutes after the midstream break before a big buffer GG switch. I was saying is... Oh, it's usually the... And yeah. I guess there is quite a lot of that. Gaelic, isn't it? Kate has Irish friends. She can't hate the M. Or can't hate them. Okay, Razor's managed to get himself ahead of Kitten here. Where are we? Razor on 8. Kitten... Yes, this could be actually dangerous if Kitten can get big points. Might be the person that overtakes and starts to climb into the lead. If Kitten has a bad run through the tumbler or gets sent off it, though, that'll be a different story, which she nearly did right there. Mina's sent back as well. Razor got through the what did I call this before? The gauntlet or whatever, I can't remember. Razor's doing well. Mina might get around Kitten. She does. If Kitten gets overtaken by anybody, she misses the chance to either take the lead or tie the lead. Is she going to get out? She isn't. Scotty has overtaken her. Kitten fallen behind. Cat's now in second. Razor's going to take first place. He did. But Kitten is going to take second. Is this where Kitten overtakes Kelly and Cardi? It is. Big moves from Kitten. Razor takes 3 points. Where's Razor on that, though? He's quite high now. Razor now on 11. Razor ties Mindright and Cardi. Ties Cardi and Kelly at the top. Kitten, however, gets 2 points, putting her up on 12, leapfrogging the lot of them. Scotty left in the dust. And 6-4 in third gets 1 point. Where's 6-4? 6-4 now up to 5. Easy. And we just get to go again on a random track. We dropped ours when we moved out of Scotland or some bullshit, I don't remember. Siddles is the record holder. We begin. My family just made up a name at the Immigration Bureau. Did anybody else jump out with their fucking skin? Right, Cheeky in first, Mind Right in second, Tag Slack. Has Tag Slack actually made any dent on this yet? Yeah, he's got 3 points. They did, Easy Green, yeah. Actually, I need to go to sleep. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. They got me. I'll put you in for this, Easy Green, on the next one. Satan used Death Coil. We're on 3. Only 3 days remaining. Okay, sorry, I do need to tend to my summer car. Monster Marbles is only secondary at this point. Easy Green, good morning. I've won in another realm. 20 points, please. You've gone to the other realm and just dominated. Alright, Kitten's in the lead. I need 2 orange points today to make up for this My Summer Car debacle. 3 days left of my 7-day jail sentence. I guess I will have bread and salad. And back to marbles. Who's winning? Thandia. Very much winning. Easy Green, how are we? I'm so annoyed by this. Scotty's been buffering loads since the midstream break. Has anybody else been buffering since the midstream break? Bread salad, so like a sandwich. Bread and salad. It's disgusting. Kitten's only had a normal one. Has anybody but Scotty been buffering? Or has it been running alright since then? All looks alright on my end. Siddle's had to refresh, 1 brief spot. Chaz has had a few. Thandia takes this round. Has Kitten just won Kitten might have just won the day. Yeah, everything's fine at my end. I don't know if I'm not quite sure it's me, this. But Sothan's had it, 12's had it, Chaz has had it, Siddles has had it. Worst it's been in a long time. I do believe Chaz has had a few on a Thursday afternoon. Thursday morning for Chaz. Alright, let me get back to the list. Who have we got? Thandia gets himself 2 points. Thandia now up to... No, 3. Thandia up to 9. 9 used to be a big score. Not anymore. Mindret's had it as well. So I get a lot of metrics that say that there's a problem, like if it gets really bad you'll drop frames or something like that, if there's like a problem with your... If it's the problems at your end, you drop frames. Kitten is now on 14 and I've not dropped a single frame so far. So I don't think there's anything I can do at this end to help, I'm not sure. Gwynblade just keeps getting 1 point every 2 weeks, have you noticed? So it's definitely Twitch Siddles. Right, we're going again. Good luck, everyone. Hang on, let me just check something. While this level's doing its fancy shit. Twitch is lagging, Twitch is lagging. Oh no, doesn't seem to be a widespread problem. Not a lot of people are talking about it on there anyway. I didn't actually put you in, Easy Green, I will. You can't shower in prison, 12. Not in this anyway. It just makes you sit filthy. If I had sound on, you'd be able to hear mosquitoes. let me put easy green. Easy green, you're in. Sorry, I was doing multiple things at the same time there. Easy green for the greens, 26 marbles enter. No. It doesn't seem so, 12. I've sat absolutely filthy in prison before for extended periods and nothing's ever gone wrong. I do think it just makes the flies annoying, that's all. And I assume it might affect the date as well, but I can't confirm that. Luckily, because there's no way of getting around it. Card is the record holder, level is a leap to remember. Good luck. Yeah, I wish there was something I could do to help, but from this end, all's fine apparently. These levels with excessive sounds are going to kill me. Somehow, Siddles, Mina and 6-4 have survived it, as has Azzy, 12, Easy Green and Scotty. 6-4, a win here would put him on 8. A Mina win, put her on 12. And a 12 win would get him his first points. I wonder what that was then, it was on other screens. I'll point it out next time, actually. It's maybe one of them things that I should say. That was on my screen, that awkward noise. So loud. Oh, Cardi's actually got a really good bat. That is big. A Cardi win here ties Kitten if he can stick the landing. Oh, I thought Kitten was going to pull away there with that 2 points she just got before, but that's going to change everything. Cardi now tying Kitten on 14. There's a green and an orange, neck and neck at the top. Okay, Cardi is now on 14. Kitten, you've got company. Siddles gets 2. Siddle's now on 11. And 12 gets himself a point, now on 3. Overtaking Shake, Trim, Drecker, and nestling nicely underneath Dougie. Okay, no major... There's nothing to worry about in my summer car for a long time, is there? Alright, nobody else wants in, right? Does anybody else want a second marble? Well, you can. Mount Mingle is the level. Can anybody do the Scotty and August skip? This level's got a new background. Oh, that was good from Shake. He just skipped so much of that then. Just fell straight through. What was that? Was that a flash? There might be a thunderstorm in game or something. I saw something flicker on screen then. Ow! Razor is desperate for this first point. If Razor wins this, he gets 3. He gets his first point of the year. He gets 3 points, ties at the top, and he could potentially win his first point of the year during prison monster marbles when he's been desperate for prison. If your computer left, it wasn't saying, but imagine the fucking phone bill. Jesus. I actually forgot to turn the electric off again. As the 5th prison visit for Dearest Giant, right? So people accidentally slip that there is prison tattoos in my summer car. I don't know how... Like, when I got out, 2 people now have said, is that your second stint in prison? Check your hands. Oh, what time is it? But I don't seem to have them yet. I'm wondering if it's because the accidental killing cousin is not technically me being a criminal, is it? I don't know if it has to be a proper crime for it. I'm not sure. Prison monster marbles sounds so hardcore. If you burn the house down, can you just get arrested for 8-hour stint so you can sleep and eat? Just keep getting arrested at the end of every day so I've got some place to sleep. Razor's actually doing really well here. 12 in second. Does anybody get the skip? Massive phone and electric bill and a burnt down house from the storm. Oh, Thandian nearly got it, but it just didn't pay off for him. Nobody seems to be pulling it off quite yet. It's not happened. Yeah, I imagine you'd have to deliberate with your murdering rather than incidental, which has been your modus operandi. Yeah. Well, now, it's 12 just take the points from Razor. 12 out of nowhere. Razor in second, and Martin gets 1. Yeah, what I've currently been doing, going inside for, hasn't been criminal offences, has it? I haven't been, like, murdering people, and I haven't been stealing something, and I haven't been XYZ. I've just been accidentally crashing into somebody who was 10 times more guilty than me. 12 is now on 6. Razor gets 2 points. That puts Razor to... Where's Razor? I mean, Razor got 2. He's now on 13. Who got 3rd? And Martin got 3rd. That can't be Martin's first point of the day. No. But he's now tying Gwynblade. Is there anybody who is yet to get their first point? I'll carry on in first. I've just read what your sentence is, Sir. Imagine you have to be deliberate. I thought you meant... You said deliberate, and I was like, what the hell is he on about? You guys are lying. Guys, I'm making a bunch of lasagna so I don't have to cook over the Christmas holidays. I feel like a genius. Oh, so you're just going to have lasagna for every meal? That was another flash. I don't think that was you, Sir. Then. Did you see another flash then? Is there a thunderstorm in Mice Macaw? It happened again. Is it not even raining out there, is it? Blue skies. What's going on in my summer car? What's wrong with meat cake for all meals? True. Shake in the lead. Is the flashing Scotty in my summer car or is it in marbles? I'm worried actually. Shake miles behind. It's in my summer car. I should save, shouldn't I, at some point? Yeah, it flashed again, look. I think there's a thunderstorm. Good spot. This is another strong run from Thandia. Where's Thandia? Thandia's actually been doing really well since... He's on 9 already. I actually think everybody's got a point. 1, 2... Yeah, everybody's got a point. This is actually quite rare. Why would I call a lasagna meat cake, Drecker? So that's the easiest way to get it for my birthday. Thandia, Thandia. Thandia is chopped. Is it mind right? Gwynblade takes first, Mina second, Kitten third. Kitten stretching the lead out now. No longer tied with Cardi. Kitten is in control of the leaderboard. Gwynblade actually wins something for once instead of just trickling points up very gently from the bottom. Ties with Alkirion. Bang. Mina gets 2. Mina now on 11. And Kitten gets 1. Kitten now on 15. Kitten's going to be a pink name by the end of this. Gwynblade, well played. Mina second, Kit third. And we continue. It's your girlfriend trying to break you out with firecrackers. She's not that bright, apparently. She's got terrible taste in men, given the 2 that she's been with so far. Few will survive. Everybody has a point. Some just need to find theirs. Crisis in the lead. Record holder, 36 seconds. Few will survive, and we go again. A thunderstorm at this time of year, at this latitude, localised entirely in your cell. Evidently, because it's not outside. Stranger things have happened. I think it's Sauron doing it personally. What's Sothen singing? Everybody just take a wide berth around Sothen. He's jiving. Alkirion. I've not seen that name threatening the front of the top of the table for a while. In first now, though. Tagslack second. Satan in third. Cardi gets the overtake. Through a movie called The Point. Ringo Starr voiced the dad. Music by Harry Nilsson. Alcerion. I nearly said his name properly for once. Alcerion gets the sticks the landing. Thandir. Is Thandir going to quietly just overtake everybody? He's got to stick the landing first, though. Go on, Thandir. Can anybody? Does anybody fancy finishing the Not him. Okay, good. Alcerion, hello. Cardi, no. Anybody fancy it? Martin, no. Razor, finish the level. Anybody? No. Are we actually doing this? Does anybody fancy beating the level? No one. Kitten. No. Drecker. Are we not supposed to have a moving bucket? Is he going to move back just so 6-4 gets his points? Work, everybody. Proud of yourself. Lovely. Done in that distinctly early 70s style, I never heard of it, so I'd say that's 3 points to me. No. Can always count on Scotty. Is it a Simpsons reference by any chance? I'd say that's 3 points. No, why have I read that twice? I don't listen to propaganda siddles. Oh shit, this level is bookshot. On this level, it is not about finishing first, it is about finishing closest to the middle of the target at the end. So it is Simpsons. Kitten in second, Trim in third. Good luck, mean it, not too bad. 6-4, dreadful. Cat's better. A cat's win here would shake the table up, would it not? No. Never mind, Satan. Kelly. Cats again. How was Kelly briefly in the middle there? Razor. Now on 16. Razor has overtaken Kitten. What? Okay, this is actually staying quite tight, unlike the last time when Drecker just won by 35 fucking points. Okay, this is swapping around all over the place. Razor now gets 3 points at the last second and has leapfrogged Kitten, now putting himself in first on 16. Gwynblade gets 2. Now on 9. Was it Augur last year that won a point right before Eurovision, qualified for a country, only to finish last and lose it again? Azzy gets a point. Azzy now 7. 1 under Alcerion. We go again. Oh, the steamed hands bit, I see. Endurance test is a level. Cats is the record holder. Can we go again? Razor's trying to secure his final week points. Well, you only need 1 to qualify for Monster Marbles, which will be on the first event of the week. FIFA is a bit different. It's mostly the top people on each team. But Trim and Siddles get... Trim and Siddles are guaranteed to be in it because they have to be our goalkeepers as it's tradition. But you don't win anything for being in there. It's marbles at the end for that person essentially. Wednesday is Monster Stream Races, so you just have to be here. Now, the Monster Stream Races, you'll notice that I don't actually request a great deal of effort for Person of the Century of the Day. You just have to be there at marbles time and pop your name down, or at most guess a shot, but we haven't done that for a while now. However, the one stream of the year where endurance is rewarded is Monster Stream Races, where you have to put yourself in for every race. It's the one stream out of 250 or so a year that we go for endurance over anything else. Thursday, top 16 point scorers in each team, and that is to be decided tomorrow. So the final week entry ends tomorrow. It's based on the Person of the Century of the Day list at the end of play tomorrow, and the Royal Rumble is the top. Is it 30 Siddles or 32? I think it's 30. Top 30 or top 32 point scorers from the of the whole leaderboard will get a wrestler. It's 30, right? Okay, so top 30. And I'll read out who's qualified for what next week. The winner of the Royal Rumble gets Person of the Century of the Day. Oh, I just realised that Cardi might do this. 2 points for Cardi here, or heaven forbid 3. And Cardi overtakes Razor again.
What?
Cheeky welcome back. That's crazy. Never mind. Razor has fallen behind once again. Chaz takes third. Mina takes second. Razor was a point in the lead and celebrated until Cardi won 3 points and is now on 17. Jesus, Razor relegated. Cheeky welcome back. Did you have a good stream? Mina gets 2 points now, up to what, 13? And this has actually been a very competitive Monster Marbles. And Chaz gets himself another point. Chaz now up to 6, 1 point behind 12. Is my summer car alright? Yeah. No, it's a terrible game. Okay. We go again. We will be, at the end of this, by the way, doing a normal marbles at normal time. And I'm going to take everybody who's there for it. The level is on the felt. 3, 2, 1. Jamie, welcome to the stream. I'll give you a marble. I will. I'm in prison for a 33,000 mark fine. Which I got arrested just before the stream, annoyingly. You spent a bit longer than you thought in GTA Online. Kitten said you were working with a Sasquatch. I couldn't pay the 33,000 mark fine, Jamie, so I'm sat doing a 7-day jail sentence, which is the longest jail sentence we've had to date. Fuck this game. It was a Yeti, I see. You got snow. Oh, snow in GTA, I see. Yeah, for the Christmas thing. God, it shows how long GTA is. Card is in the front 3. The person in the lead has swapped about 4 times in the last 5 runs. The Yeti... I think the Yeti didn't expect me to use a minigun. What a sentence. I think Cardi might actually take the lead here. Yeah, it shows how long Grand Theft Auto 5's been out, right? When I played the Christmas thing for online, what, 9 years ago? Shake might get around, actually. Cardi has dropped out of the top 5. Shake enters the spinner and has no trouble whatsoever. 6-4 also pretty much dances through it. This pack's had a bit more trouble, but Mind right out of nowhere now takes first. Shake stuck in the dingle danglers, but 6-4 had absolutely no issue with them. Shake? 6-4 takes 3. Shake 2, and Mind right just beats Cardi to that last point. Alright, 6-4. Now on 8 points. Oh god, we've got 25 minutes left. Shake on 2. I hate doing... I hate my... I don't mind Monster Marbles. Monster Marbles is fine, but when I just wanted to sit down and play my summer car... As much as this game has kicked me in the testicles in this last few weeks, I still want to play it more than... You arrived at the stealth... What, so is the Yeti like a boss or something? Good work, everybody that won points there. Oh shit, Jamie, I'll get you in. Trying to describe Grand Theft Auto Online to anybody nowadays is impossible. Yeah, it lost me a bit. It's a bit like retail WoW, right? I think GTA Online at least has the art style, right? But you look at like Ironforge, somebody that hasn't played all the other expansions, you look at Ironforge or you look at Stormwind or Orgrimmar or whatever, and there's all these different mounts and everybody's in different gear from different art styles, from different eras, and it's all a bit wacky and everything's all over the place, and there's people on fucking motorbikes, and it doesn't look like the game that you remember. Jamie is in. Jamie, I got you in for the greens. We're not playing community maps, are we? Because fuck Siddles. 27 marbles enter the race. Is that right? It is. 3, 2, 1, 2. 24 minutes, everyone. Ryan is the record holder. That's how long this record stood on this level. 84 seconds. Best of luck. Every stretch. Oh, I need to stretch today as well. Done myself no favours this morning. Oh. Right, we're circling the toilet early. Cardi is back in the lead on 17 points. Cardi getting his 11th point of the campaign. Ruining Razor's chance at 1 point. But Razor is only a point behind, so anything could change. That top is crazy stretched. Trim still on 2 points, everybody pointing left. In GTA Online, if you know what to look for, even just in the cars, you can see the fidelity in the models has gone up greatly. Yeah, exactly. I always remember, I don't know who pointed out, I think it might have been Gwynblade, but the first thing in, as my only comparison with this, the first thing in World of Warcraft that really stood out as being way, way higher resolution than everything else was that Murloc costume. You remember that? It was like a felt costume. I think it might have been a TCG thing, but it, like, the resolution on it was just, or the texture resolution was just 50 times better than everything else, and it stood out. I just mocked Trim for having no points and said everybody laughed. Never mind, I see why. Kelly with some major stunts actually sticks the landing. Sothan's gone wide there. Cheeky in second. This is a good head start for Kelly. Cheeky in second, and Trim has actually managed to regain third. Scotty on that left-hand side has been absolutely obliterated by Shake, who kicks Cheeky out of the way, and... Oh, what an unlucky timing for that pegging. That would have secured Cardi the bonus point there, but it isn't to be. Kelly enters the same thing that just screwed with Cardi. Tagslack gets the overtake. Kelly gets screwed by the pegs. Easy Green's gone as well. Okay, both took a chop, and Cats. I keep saying Cats is trouble, but I suppose not. Now on 12 and gets the drop. Tagslack's second. Scott is trying to skip the level. Can he pull it off? No. Cheeky takes third. I think I've made my manager go be sick in the bathroom at work. Wait, what? Is she ill or something, or have you just been utterly disgusting in some way? Okay. That was Cats on 12. Tagslack gets 2 points, putting him on 5. Tagslack, you finally got the 5 points you were looking for. And Cheeky gets 1 point. Where's Cheeky? Putting him on 6. Do I need to pay attention to anything in my summer car? Okay, let's keep going. That was unlucky from Cardi there. That would have secured the victory. Okay, I'm going to eat that pea soup. I'm going to throw the tray on the floor. I'm going to drink from the toilet. Oh, good. Okay, stats are fine. Back to hit marbles. Cheeky is the record holder, and the raging pin is the level. Good luck, everybody. Put the voodoo doll away. Tell her she needs some breath right strips to help her breathe it right. She has the same illness as I'm dealing with. And told her I think they're pushing down the lump. I think they're pushing down the lump on my nose where it's been broken 3 times, and that made her sick. What? Oh, she's one of those people that doesn't like broken bones and injuries and that kind of thing. Can you just run around or something to tire yourself out? Just run at the door? I don't think so, Siddles. That'd be a bit too active, though. Just do this a bunch. Well, there's motion sickness for you watching the stream. I don't think so, Siddles. I think that it's very well designed to just make you sit here. Wait, what will Kitten Winning do? Kitten Winning leapfrogs Cardi. Imagine. Oh, she's squeamish, I see. You literally mention eggs and she gags. I don't envy people that have got a gag reflex like that. Ew. Cardi Cardi's desperate to secure these points early. I mean, a win for Cardi, and it's as good as over. We've got, 19 minutes left. Kitten's fallen off the level. Sothan's fallen off the level. Siddles is here. Wait. Oh, I was going to say Siddles did an amazing bit of peg work there, but Dougie has beaten him to it. Dougie tried to get a shot up there, but landed straight back on top of the piston. Dougie's having no luck. He might be a bit too central on that thing. Is that good for him, though? It is. Dougie gets the drop. This might be 3 points for the Greens. Siddles can't get off this fucking merry-go-round. Watch Cardi do it here, though. You ready? Oh, he's missed it. Siddles, Cardi, and Cheeky are stuck. Dougie takes the 3. Siddles drops in. Cardi does as well. Oh, Cardi and Siddles both landed in the middle. Have they changed the physics or something? This didn't used to be possible. 12 gets the drop. Cardi as well. Dougie takes 3. 12, 2, and Cardi 1. That's good for Dougie. 12 gets 2 points, putting him on 8. I've got no gag reflex. We've got the third. Oh, Cardi, wasn't it? I think this might be Cardi's person of the century of the day, everybody. Not person of the century of the day, sorry, that comes after, but it might be Cardi's bonus point. 18 to 16 is Cardi's lead over Razor. Let's continue. Something's definitely changed. It didn't used to behave like that, did it? King me. This level's called Death Alley. Oh, I like this one. It's one of my favourites. I don't know why I like this level, because the winner changes so much and it's fast. Satan's off into the lead, shaking second, struggling. Can Satan survive the dingle danglers? He can. Thandir, however, takes advantage of Satan opening the path up for him, and now everybody is in this front pack. Alcarion's flown off the level. It's not Alcarion's day, and this is the level he lost the mug on, shall we, lest we forget. Oh, another change of everything, and now Sothan's in the lead. Can Sothan stick this? He's stuck in the middle, so he's not going to hit the pegs, but he is going to clear a space in the dingle danglers for whoever comes second. Satan and everybody tries. 6-4 in second, but Sothan somehow manages to hold on to first. He's in position to hit the pegs on the side. 12 falls from the level. Siddles is out of this one. 6-4 in second. Can 6-4 take advantage of Sothan's slipstream? No, but Razor's trying to. I mean, Razor could do some serious damage to the leaderboard here. Razor in second. Any points at least. 6-4 has fallen. Cat's out of nowhere. Razor is struggling here. Any points for Razor and he either ties or overtakes Cardi. Is that right? No, he needs 2. I've been had to call the department. Sothan, the Pope can't help you now, not after what you said about it. Katz is miles in the lead here. Katz, don't forget, won a mug on this level. There's Jamie for the Greens looking to get his first points of the day. Can Katz get through the dingle danglers and survive? I think he can. Second place, Jamie. Razor is here, though, looking to tighten the gap on Cardi. Katz skips over the final obstacle and takes 3 points. Sothan manages to regain. Razor has fallen behind. Razor's overtake is not happening. Katz now on 15. 3 points behind the record. Katz is having a late surge, but is there enough time to make it work? He's just been called a bitch by Kitten in chat. Sothan takes 2. Sothan is now on the grand total of 5 points, and he's been in it for a long time. Some of you people are shit. Martin's been in since the start. And Kelly gets the point. Kelly now up to 12. I was going to say, but I suppose with Cardi on 18. You see why, right? We have the same amount of points now. Oh, yeah. Tight. Mina's gone for some stunts. Is she going to pull it off? No. Kitten trickles in, and Trim, look who's at the bottom of the list. We go again. Good emote usage, Kitten. Right, Gwynblade is a record holder. 3, 2, 1. Level is on thin ice. 15 minutes remain. As I always say, if there are marbles moving when 55 is called on the clock, that becomes the final round. Those are the final scores. If there aren't marbles moving and I'm fannying about typing or whatever, just so I don't get accused of stalling, we will do an extra one. Then, after all is said and done, everybody who is here and ready to type the password can get in for the normal marbles for Person of the Century. We've got to have a Person of the Century of the Day as well, right? And part of me was like, shall I just let everybody that's already in for Monster Marbles in for Person of the Century of the Day? But then I'm thinking, people have just put their name in at the start and done nothing else. Do you people that are here and have had to watch this shit, do you want people who haven't getting an advantage over you? Exactly. Cardi, again. Cardi means business. Would it be easier to let everybody through? Yes. The order matters a lot. Plus, it's a reward for the people who've suffered. Right? Oh god, this is that level where nothing matters other than this toilet. Drecker enters the toilet first, Siddles is right behind him. There's an improv. That's a good lead on for improv, that. A prompt. Siddles early, Satan second, Gwynblade third. That level was quick. Imagine being rewarded for watching this bullshit. But imagine being rewarded for not suffering through this bullshit.
Pope Gold says he knows about Trim and Siddles and the Doomhaus needs an exorcism.
It does actually. We all need to exorcise more anyway, don't we? Look at the state of everybody. You all look terrible. Siddles now on 14 points. Satan now on 10. And Gwynblade gets 1 point now on 10 himself. I mocked Gwynblade and he's actually starting to get points now. Let me mock all the oranges for not being good enough. Because Cardi is still in the lead. The greens are taking this bonus point after I said I wanted a nice orange win. Okay, we're going again. He's green, thanks for the bits, by the way. Excuse the fuck out of me, but I'm pretty sure I should have won. Well, how about you win this? Because this level is called Rusty Remnant and the record holder is the entire nation of Albania. 3, 2, 1. This is baby fat, thank you very much. I'm going to claim that, actually. I'm not overweight, it's just baby fat. I'm very immature. I've yet to shed it. And I do need to stretch. Everybody should stretch. Oh, 6-4 just danced around that there. Did you see that? Cat's in second, Cheeky in third. I feel like it's 6-4. You're always in the running at the start of these, but you never actually... But it rarely comes to anything. Not to give you a... Razor wins this, he leapfrogs Cardi. I'm glad you understood that and didn't think it was me announcing a baby. Good news, everyone! Well done, kitten. Ow. I mean, we do the happy birthday thing, but that would be a strange one to start bullshitting for. Razor has fallen behind, actually. This might not be Razor's day, unless he gets a good run through the tumbler. 6-4 in the lead, Cheeky in second, Cats in third. See, Cats is now in a position to damage the... leaderboard. Cats winning this ties Cardi at the top of the table. Can Cats get through the spinner? There are other people approaching him at speed. Can anybody get him? Cats needs this win to get the overtake, and overtake he has been. Cheeky now in first. Satan putting pressure on Cats. Cats gets bumped through, retakes his lead. Satan and Cheeky trying to get round, but Cats is holding on to first place. Cheeky's in second, Gwynblade in third. Cats needs a good run through these bobbly bits. Oh, he didn't get one! But he's still holding on to second. Gwynblade's taken that from him, however, and now he's already in 7th, 6th. One error and Cats has slipped behind. Cardi might stay in the lead unless some Cats-based miracle can happen. Cats now in 5th. Dropped to 6th as Kitten gets the overtake. Oh, Sothan. Phenomenal. Razor does die in the background. Sothan in the lead. Cats, don't take this from me. I need it after a shit week. You've actually been performing out of your skin, Cardi. Every now and again, you keep popping up. Sothan now looks to be taking first. Sothan is now on 5. Satan gets 2 on 10. And it's Chaz in 3rd. Sothan gets the drop. Satan in 2nd. Sothan on 8 points. Sothan's usually shit at everything regarding marbles. It's like the last 2 years he's won, I think, 1 point over 2 years or something like that. Why is he behaving like this now? He's breaking the Sothan mould. Okay, Satan's now on 12, 1 point behind Kelly. And Chaz gets himself his 7th point. Fine. Alright, 8 minutes remain. Cardi sits 2 points clear of Razor in 2nd. Kitten on 15 in 3rd. Cats on 15 as well. All of which could win and change things up. Sothan, congratulations. Anybody else want in? No? Go again. Alright. The levelist Temple of Steve. Alkarion is the record holder. And, as usual, we go again. Just look at this beautiful view. Everybody just... It's lovely. Look how deep that snow is. Look, there's not even any muck on it. It's beautiful. Even footprints and tyre prints haven't damaged. Anyway, sorry. Oh. Dougie is in the lead. I could use another marble due to a lack of recent points. You have not won in a while, Alkarion. That's true. Now on 7. It looked like you were going to start strong. Dougie. 2nd place, Scotty. We've got Long Dark Tron. Hey, that's a point. Is there any more Long Dark coming out soon? I'm inclined to play that the second it comes out, because I've very much enjoyed that game up to this point. Not that I'm a fan of survival games or anything. Easy Green. Mina in 2nd. Oh, that was a big pile of people all at once. Alkira, here he comes, look. Talking about not winning any points. He might be about to win some right here. He still manages to hold it down. Scotty on that far side. Dougie, however, is in the lead. Alkarion stuck in 2nd. This is very good for Dougie. I've spent this whole stream with my cursor not being in the marbles window. It's happened twice now. It happened to Sea of Thieves the other day. I had to kill somebody that boarded our ship on a... Sorry, somebody boarded the ship while I was at an outpost. I had to kill the fuckers on controller because I couldn't get my mouse to work. Alkarion in 2nd. Alkarion, what was he talking about not getting many points? Actually, I've spoke too soon. It's a moving bucket. Best of luck to everybody. Watch Dougie here. Effortless. Effortless. You know what I mean? Can Alkarion do the same? Commanding lead. Dougie gets 2. Easy Green gets 2. Dougie gets 3. Easy Green 2. 6, 4, 1. Right, where's Dougie? Dougie now up to 9. God, my back is killing me. Stretch. Oh, I've done a lot of stairs today. Is that your first point of the day, Easy Green? I think it might be. Easy Green gets 2 points. For the Greens. And 6-4 gets another one. Now up to 9, right behind Dougie. Cardi still in the lead. 5 minutes to go. If there are marbles rolling when 55 is on my clock, then that becomes the final round. If there isn't, we do another. Been watching a lot of Ray of Panda on YouTube. He does I Survived 100 Days in videos, and they're all survive. Yeah, I like them. I like them videos. They're cool. It's just a good look at the game, right? And it breaks it down into smaller chunks of. Here's what I did on this day, for example. No, 50, 51 kitten, yeah. At 55, we'll call it off and then we'll re-roll for normal person of the century of the day. Which seems a bit strange that you have to go through all this to win a bonus point. And then you just win one round after that and get the same amount, but such is marbles. Cheeky in the lead, Alkarion in second, Thandia in third, Gwynblade out of nowhere. This might actually be the final round, depending on how long the level is. Then again, it depends if somebody can clinch the Scotty skip. This might be it. It looks like Alkarion is in the lead. He is. Alkarion, this is it for you. This is the big comeback. So who... Nah, I was going to say who can't win. But it doesn't matter yet because we might get another round. And it's to remind me that there's supposed to be a thumbnail in My Summer Car by the end of all this. Then we'll do normal marbles. Alkarion gets the drop early. Gwynblade's out on this side too. Oh, that sounds good, Cardi. Oh, okay. Fuck a fucking point in this, Cardi. You got a chippy T. Right, let me just check. I think our raid's been delayed an hour. I might get one myself. Yeah, I might end up with time for it. Ooh, I might have one. Sorry, I've got completely distracted by the thought of a chippy tea. Cardi, you've ruined the stream. Good work. Right, we're back though. Gwynblade is currently... I don't think anybody got the Scotty skip, right? Gwynblade out now. Dougie in second. 12 in third. Fisty, welcome to the stream. Yeah, as you can see on the screen, I'm in jail, and we're doing monster marbles in the meantime. Gwynblade gets the first, Dougie second, and Mean at third. Right, still not 55 on the clock. My work here is complete. Oh, do I get a chip here? I might. Gwynblade now up to 13. Actually had a good run since I mocked him. Yeah, I'm just in prison, Fisty. That's all. Dougie gets 2. Dougie now up to 11. Actually had a good run towards the end of this. Still 53, and there will be one more. This is for the bonus point, then there will be a normal marbles after this, if you'd like to stay for it. Keeping the monster list for person of the century of the day. No. Tax like no. I'm going to do a new order. I feel like the people that have had to sit and suffer through this deserve a tiny advantage, right? Mina on 1, but that is... We have one more to do. Fisty, I'll get you in for this. But this after this, everybody, you will need to reapply for the final marble. Thank you for the thumbnail reminder. Fisty, are you well?
Did you kill Kusin again?
I didn't. I got... I got caught with the radar buster, which tells you that the police are there. They caught me with it and fined me 33,000 marks, which I couldn't pay. So I ended up in prison. Final run, it is Marble Centauri. Tori. And we begin. Cardi is currently on point to win the bonus point, with another marbles after this for normal person of the century today. Razor on 16 has to win second or first to tie or beat Cardi. Kitten has to win, but if Cardi gets 2 points or more, he is victorious. Killing Cousin, because it was never murder. I've never been in for murder, but I've been in for accidentally killing Cousin. Killing Cousin was 5 days. The fine was 7. Yeah, like Kat says. A detector or a jam... detector, Drecker, yeah. It just beeps when they're there. I should have turned back, driven back into town. But, as usual, I was heading for the date with the car all set up, and as usual, that is a disaster waiting to happen. I've been slammed into by a rally car on the way to the date. I've had a flat tyre on the way to the date. I had a piston blow on the way to the date. I have now had a 33,000 mark fine on the way to the date. We'll get a harsher sentence for breaking capitalism than murder. Well, I think no matter what the situation, if you are actively trying to avoid the law, you're going to get fucked on, right? And it was accidental manslaughter. The word for jail was to get into this, yeah? Pretty sure the game just doesn't want you to go on that date. It feels like it. Damn roommate in uni had a jammer on his car, a series of panels under the body and the bumpers. It was super illegal. I didn't even think, actually. Fisty. Fisty just joined, immediately fallen off the level. 12 and Cheeky are doing well on this one, though. Dougie in third. Dougie has actually quietly been dominating this back half, the back sort of 35 minutes of marbles. But it looks like it's going to be 12. If Cats wins, he ties Cardi, but he's fallen a long way behind. Still more for running from the popo than manslaughter. There's no surprises there. Can 12 survive that? Oh, Cheeky's been forced off the level. Martin is here. Dougie's going to take first if nothing else like that happens. Dougie on the right. Martin on the left. Oh, Martin has fallen. 6 falls up in that group as well. Gwynblade's here too. Gwynblade as well. Quietly been doing really well in the back half. Shake's here. Chaz. Satan. Scotty. Wait, no surprise. Also, no surprises about you falling off the level early, I see. Yeah, that was a big chop. You got that moose marble point, right? So you're in for a lot of it. Tandy is out. Dougie's out. I think this is a Cardi. Cardi is almost confirmed unless something happens. Rip. No, Razor can't do it. Cardi is your Marble of the Century of the Day. Fun fact, Cardi was the first ever marbles winner. Not yet, Kitten. No, this is still normal marbles. This is still monster marbles. So, 12 gets his 11th point. Well, gets enough points to get him up to 11, which is the finishing point. Normal marbles is still coming, everybody. You've still got time to join for that. Shake is on... gets 2, putting him on 6. We just got a super long level for the final one, Kitten, that's all. And Scotty gets 1 point. Scotty is now on 11. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your final scores. Cardi in Discord. Let me just scroll to wherever he is. It's called Greetings Cardi because it's Christmas. Is your pink name. Cardi wins with 18 points, joining about halfway through marbles, only to fucking rocket to the top of the leaderboard. 18 points for Cardi, gets him the point. His 11th point of the year. Razor in second on 16, and Kitten on 15 in third. Don't know what this trend of shoving cranberry and cashew into every single type of bread in the local shop makes, but I like it. That does look good. Damn. That does sound good. Right, everybody. That is marbles. Let me just go down here. Cardi, congratulations, you are the pink name. That is the lead. That is the. Can somebody screenshot the scores on the left and post them into Discord? We need that to be catalogued because I'm about to delete it. Let me know if somebody's done it for me because I'm about to fucking chop it. Did anybody get the screenshot? I mean, I could just paste it in, but that seems clunky. In. Appreciate it, Kitten. 1 second, let me delete that. Thank you, Kitten. So 188. Cardi gets the green score up to 2 days ahead of final week. Okay, now, marbles is off the screen. I can now go over here to this and this. Pause that. Marbles is... the normal marbles is still coming, everybody. God, I'm glad the raid's been delayed. But now, finally... we can go back to Giant Right And has everybody enjoyed your afternoon with Giant, right? So more marbles tomorrow then, eh? No, it's Polybridge tomorrow, thankfully. But it is final week. If there's anybody here that's not been involved in a final week yet, brace yourselves. It is the biggest week of concentrated bullshit in Doomhaus history. There's your thumbnail. How about that? I've missed out on a lot of bread. So final week, next week, is the... Actually, let me drink and eat. Get everything at as close to 0 as possible. Apart from urine, I don't have to worry about that, right? Fuck it, let's eat everything. Balls deep. All the bread. Lovely. And that is My Summer Car. Thank you all for joining for My Summer Car. I hope you enjoyed all the My Summer Car I played during this 3-hour My Summer Car stream. No, neither did I. But we're out of the My Summer Car section now. And we can just focus on...
Prison food.
Marbles. Final week, Jamie. In fact, while you've asked, I'll post a picture in Discord now that explains... So the bits in red is final week. Thank you, Siddles. Siddles, cheating bitch. So that is the schedule. Final week starts. There is a small... Why is My Summer Car... Please save. Oh my god. Imagine if that whole 3 hours had been for nothing. Fuck me. Alright. That is it for My Summer Car. Sorry, I've been flapping today. Jesus Christ. Final week, Drecker, is a series of events next week. All the information is in the Discord image I've just posted. And final week is the final... running of the points. So there is 11 points to play for, 11 team points to play for every day next week. The more points you have, the more events you qualify for. But for the most part, it's going to be locked at the end of tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing a Christmas day. I'm not really a Christmas person in any way. Like, my better half has just left to go to her family's for Christmas, and I don't do any of it. I prefer not to. So I'll be sat here, and I thought, given that it's Monday, fuck it, let's have a stream. It might only be like an hour or something. It'll only be a short one, but why not? So that wasn't the last My Summer Car of the year. However, it's normal marbles time now, slightly late, because Monster Marbles has a habit of doing everything that way. If you would like to join in for today's Person of the Century of the Day, normal marbles run, then you must simply type the password. And the password for today is... prison. Sorry, Drecker, I will go through that while everybody's typing the password. Monster Marbles, if you have any points, you are in. Right? Because that is everybody who's got points. The FIFA thing, it's normal Person of the Century the day after, so you just have to be there for Person of the Century of the day. That's to get the point, but the winning team in FIFA gets 10. Well, it actually says how to get Person of the Century of the day at the bottom. It's hard to explain, but you'll see it. You'll understand it when you see it. Worms is the top 16 greens and oranges. Monster Stream Races, you have to be there to put yourself in for every race. It's the only endurance race in the Doomhaus. One in a whole year. And then on Friday, the Royal Rumble is the top 30 point scorers. The points qualification for final week will be locked at the end of this week. And Worms is the top 16. Won't be missing that Worm stream after the Worm limpings. Worms is so good. Cat's in for the greens, Dougie in for the greens. I'll go through the list I've been talking. Final week's quite confusing, but when you see it, you'll understand. Easy green for the greens. Historically, last year, the greens were losing the whole thing until the Queen rule. And they were still losing, and then the greens flipped final week at the last second and won by 1 point. So the greens have won 2 years back to back. Now, it's kind of out of reach this time, but final week is usually very dramatic. I'd like the oranges to dominate final week and just absolutely crush. That would be nice. Right, 22 marbles enter the race. Mina is in as well at the end, and Trim for the greens. Right, keep an ear out so I don't miss you. We've got Kitten, Tag Slack, Sothan, Kelly, Drecker, Mindright, Martin, 6-4, Jamie, Cat, Dougie, Fisty, Easy Green, Scotty, Alkirion, Shake, Siddles, Cheeky, Azzy, Cardi, Mina, and Trim. 9 oranges and 13 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Mindright says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The level is Twisted Toothpick. Was it 22 marbles enter? 6 people have got shit on by not being here when it counts. Good luck, everybody. Final run of the day. Current scores after Cardi's winner 188 to 270. Sothan's the record holder. Here we go. No. So tomorrow is, however, the last Polybridge of the year. It's the last stream where I can enjoy myself. Yeah, the New Year's Day one and the Christmas Day one will be slightly different. The New Year's Day one might be a night stream because I'm at football that day. Because it's a public holiday in the UK and Leeds are playing at home, so I'll be going to that instead of sat here playing shit with you. However, I will put a stream out. It just might be slightly late, and then after that it'll be normal schedule. Was last my summer pretty much trim. I'm streaming on Christmas Day, but only a short one. It would essentially be Doomhaus after dark, Sky. I need to concentrate, don't I? Because this is actually for a point. Mina is in the lead for the oranges. Easy Green on the left. Mindright's there as well. Drecker, Kitten, Alkirion. Everybody's here. This is the first of the century of the fucking day, everybody. Mindright gets the drop. This is a strong start from Mindright. He's got to make the jump at the end, I think. What's Mindright on point-wise for the year? 13. He's got a long way to go to catch up and not a lot of time to do it. But can Mindright stick this jump? Is this one that's got quite a long... No. This could be Mindright already taking the point, unless Kitten can get a better run down here, but Mindright is already going strong. Kitten for the oranges. Mindright for the oranges. Mindright's hit trouble, but so is Kitten. Easy Green is arriving at speed. Can any of them overtake Mindright, who seems to be hitting every obstacle? That's got to do it for Mindright. He's got 3. He has the speed. He has nothing in front of him, and he has the crown. Person of the century of the day for Mindright. Good. Okay. Whew. Mindright kind of won the one that matters. Sorry, I just sniffled there. That was disgusting. So Cardi wins. Oh, he's called Mind Wreath because it's Christmas. Cardi wins the old monster marbles after 3 hours of sweat and toil, and then Mindright goes and walks into his next point. How about that? Mindright gets his 11th, is it? No, gets his 14th of the year and takes 3rd place. A stunning victory from Mindright. Stunning final week of full of victories from Mindright could turn the tide, but it looks like Tag Slack is about to be entering final week 1 point clear. Tag Slack could be onto the mug here. However, I have shouted and screamed and bitched and whinged for 3 hours. Allow me to press this. Finally get out of here. My neighbours will be grateful if I do. Right. Green 188 to orange 171. Am I right in thinking that is a 83 point lead going into final week, which only nets 55? That was the wrong button. That was the correct one. Jesus Christ. Fuck my summer car. Fuck marbles. Fuck streaming. I just can't wait for bridges tomorrow. That's all I've got my eye on. Okay. We managed to make one of the most stressful streams. Jesus fuck. Person of the century of the day is... What, Siddles? Go on. Person of the century of the day is Mindright for the oranges. Cardi for the greens is your pink name. Congratulations to both. Cardi has got a chippy T though, so he technically wins. Team scores end 188 to 271. If you'd like to compete in marbles, there'll be another one tomorrow and a bonus team point in stream races at the end. Last week becomes the final time when you can qualify for stream race for final week, unless you want to join in for stream races, which all you have to do is be in the Discord. Scores are in the pins if you'd like to keep up on all this crap. I'd say that was a good stream, but it wasn't. Fuck this game. Thank you for the support today, though. Thank you for the support all week. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, the gifted subs, and everything as always. You are all very generous with your time and your patience. I love you all for being here and talking shit with me throughout all of this. Polybridge tomorrow. I can't fucking wait. Siddles, what are we waiting for?
Oh damn, Glad mind right got that point. We were in real trouble of being overtaken then. I'm gonna take a screenshot of those scores while we are ahead cuts it may not last. Sweaty last week ahead guys. Stay safe. Come on the orange.
That'll do for me. Bye! Go watch Valkyria, I love you all! Fucking hell, I need to lie down.